What's going on, everybody? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. You know, it's Christmas week. It's not Christmas weekend, but next week is Christmas week. But hopefully everybody done got out there, got their Christmas shopping done. I didn't really have to do much for Christmas. I just had one person ask, I said, what you want for Christmas? They sent me what they want for Christmas, and I got it, and I just got to deliver it to them. But I do want to get my nephews something for Christmas. I want to get Madison's son something like reading, where he can hear the sounds and stuff like that, because I want these babies to know how to read, know how to count, spell, and all of that stuff, because a lot of these people out here, they can't read, they can't write, they can barely spell, and I just don't want my nephews to be a part of that. And it's really a lot of children who read. I mean, people in high school that read on young levels, and that's not what I want. You know, for myself, what I want for Christmas, I don't know what the hell I want for Christmas. I'm a part of a Secret Santa thing. I put what I wanted, but I forgot what I put. So I'm going to be surprised, because I really have no clue
what you're getting.
Secret
Santa at work.
Yeah, have no idea what the hell I put down. Well, how was your birthday?
Oh, it was nice. I went to Kitchen and Cocktail.
Oh, okay. Now, how was that? Because
I didn't have anything negative to say, other than I didn't like the yams. And you know, I'm a big yams eater. I love candy yams, but this was more so. It wasn't sweet at all, and I'm not a cook, so I don't know. I just know it wasn't sweet, but it was more like of the syrup and the gooey, and I didn't like that. I had lobster mac and cheese, which was good. And fried chicken. I had a chicken thigh, because I love thighs, not the breast, and chicken leg, which was good. A little on the spicy side, but it was still good. I didn't have any complaints. Everybody at my table seemed to have enjoyed all of their food too, because they either ate it all or they got containers to take it home. So I actually enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I've never been, but I've just been looking at reviews.
I can't wait till they get rid of that flower background that everybody's taking pictures. Our table was upstairs, and going up on the steps, it was just filled. All you see is
flowers.
No, not all you see is flowers. People are taking pictures. And the steps are very narrow, so it's like y'all got to stop. Y'all got to do something. Either create some type of something like this, a backdrop, so it can be situated in one part of the restaurant, so people can take pictures there. Because that right there is in the way. It's very annoying. You know, some people don't want to stop taking the pictures if you're coming up and down the steps. You know, come on. I was told that Steak 48 was and you know, I've been to Steak 48 just a few times, but I'm not a go in the restaurant and take pictures type of person. So people were telling me, they were saying that they stopped that at Steak 48. I guess there was somewhere in Steak 48 where people were constantly taking pictures, but now they've stopped them from doing that.
Yeah. But won't they just have an area designated?
That's what I said. Yeah, to take pictures, because this whole wall thing, you know, they shouldn't be allowed to take pictures on them steps. I'll say that. Below, at the bottom of the step, you know, right there is fine, but people were on the steps taking, come on,
So that's
it. It was packed in there. Whoever this guy is, he's making a ton of money.
Yeah, because they said he has one in Texas.
No, he's multiple. He has Miami, Texas, L.A., I think Chicago, but he has multiple Kitchen and Cocktails.
Yeah,
so
have to try it.
He's making his money. Oh, good God Almighty, he's making his money. But I didn't have anything bad. I want to go back so I can try the chicken and waffles.
Okay.
Because
is that like the brunch, or that's just a part of the dinner?
I don't even know, Kevin. The hell do I know?
Did you have a drink?
I did. The waitress had brought me a complimentary drink. The hell if I know what that was, but it was good. I wanted to get another drink, but I was so caught up in conversation and stuff that I forgot to order me another drink. But I had a good time. I was on vacation for a week, so I spent majority of the vacation sleeping.
Yes.
Every day, I just woke up.
I don't know nobody going nowhere on vacation right now.
Then going to sleep. And it was so funny because a lot of people kept saying to me, who were like reaching out to me for my birthday, like, oh my God, I'm surprised you're not, because you usually go away. And I'm like, yeah, I do, but this year I didn't, and I'm in the house. I'm in the house for 5 days. I'm in the house, chilling, not at work, and just resting. And when I went back to work, I finally went back to work Thursday, and I just was well rested, and
you was ready for everything.
I was ready, but I was calm. Did some write-ups because my boss was telling me about everything that happened while I was gone. So she needed me to write some people up. So yeah, I had a good time. So sorry guys. I had a good time. For my birthday. A lot of death and sickness was going on. Because I was listening.
You was popular this
afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah. Well, you and I are usually not together on a Saturday. So, yeah, I pop. But, yeah, we had a lot of... it was just a lot of stuff that was going on for me this week. Family, different people... which one of your friends used to go to Harold Davis? Wasn't he a bartender, right?
Brandon. You talking about Steve?
Yeah,
Baldhead.
He used to go there years ago though, because he doesn't go there anymore. Because when I go visit, I don't see him anymore. But the pastor of that church now, his father passed away on my birthday, and his funeral is actually this Saturday coming. And then my aunt, my uncle, he's really sick right now, so it's just a lot going on. But yeah, I enjoyed being off for my birthday. I really did. Like I can't, I was telling one of my friends, he's a few years younger than me, and he was just like, wow, how does it feel to be
almost 40?
Yeah, and I said, well, first of all, I'm not 40. He said, I know how old you are, but you're practically 40. And I said, well, you do have a point. But yeah, I said, I don't know, because I said it feels good because I remember when I was your age and I thought that 40 was old.
Oh, yes.
Now I'm at 40's door and I'm just like, wow, this isn't old. This feels good.
Today's 40 is not like yesterday's 40.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Like, for instance, I was telling my boss a few months ago, I said, wow, I said, I look at my dad and I said, my dad is around the same age as my grandma was when she died. And I said, memory, even in pictures, my grandma looked so old, like she looked so much older than what she was. Right. But that was a different time, styling of clothes, makeup, and all that played a big part in it. So you talking about 30-something years later, 32 years ago was not the same 38 years later. So I show people pictures of my mom, and they be like, your mom's 63? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, she is. But it's a different, time. Like, everything is different now. And I'm sure 30 years from now, 63-year-olds are probably going to look even younger. Yeah. So
with all this, all the way they be going to the doctors and all that, plastic surgery ain't going to be nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. But I do want to age gracefully.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Like how they did 30 years ago. Yeah.
And you can without going to the doctors and getting
keep yourself up.
Because I don't judge people, but with some people you can tell that they got work done to them and it just don't look right. We was sharing pictures the other day and I just was like, this person should have never touched their face. It just looks weird, but for some people, their confidence level might not be right, or it could be just like a quick fix. But if anything, I would touch here, down here, get rid of the stubborn stuff. But I'm not touching this. I just couldn't. And not to throw shade on her, but somebody who I think should have never touched her face is Vivica Fox.
Yeah.
Because she was beautiful.
Beautiful. She should not have, Kevin, because she looks so different. And then sometimes when I see her, I'm like, does she have lupus? Like, is there something wrong with her? Because her face looks so fat and big, but then you realize, no,
she's eating good.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, I don't know how, because she hasn't been in a movie in years. But I'm just like,
Wait, no. You know what? Vivica got this thing with
the wigs.
She got everything.
Yeah.
Wigs, clothes,
Yeah.
lifetime. It's always the wrong this, the wrong dater, the wrong counselor, the wrong pastor, the wrong high school girl.
The wrong wig.
Yeah. Well, hey, she has a movie.
Let me tell you something.
And them car shield commercials.
Yeah.
Vivica's
She's getting a check. You're right. Well, you better correct me.
She's doing all right.
Okay? Because them church women wear them wigs.
And she'd just be come out on her Instagram modeling and stuff, and I'd just be like, these girls is eating it
I
up.
heard somebody today with a horrible wig, and it was so crunchy as I was hugging them. Oh my God. It's time for you to throw this away in the trash.
Now,
But yeah.
before we get into topics and everything, I want to say thank you to everybody out there in YouTube land. Now listen, the video that Michaela and I recorded 2 weeks ago, I really don't even remember everything that we talked
Me
about.
neither. Because I think I sent you that message, and I think I told my cousin said, "Oh, we had such." I enjoyed watching that video. I said, "I don't know what we talked about."
Yeah, I don't remember everything, but I know it was 2 hours long. We hadn't seen each other in over a month, so we was just talking and just having a good time. And we talked about Tamar and Funky Dynamic and all of that, and whatever else we talked about. And I mean, old viewers came out the woodworks. New people came. People that said they haven't seen us in years. I don't know what it was, but the YouTube algorithm showed people that we had a new video up. And I mean, it's been years since we had one video with 30,000 plus views. I mean, years. So I was like, well, what the hell was going on? Why wasn't... And this is part of why I said YouTube don't show y'all our videos. They don't send out the notifications. People be like, oh, I didn't even know you were live, and I missed another live. Like, it's just been so much from our videos being flagged, from us not making the money we used to make. It's just been...
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. And it's just like,
I was at this restaurant recently, maybe about 2 weeks ago. I went after church with 2 members from my church. We went, and one of the guys, you know, when you have a waiter who takes your order, and then it's always somebody different who actually brings the food. Well, this guy, he brought the food, and he said, "Is there anything else you guys need?" And I said what I need. He said, "Oh my God, I know you." And I said, "You do?" He said, "Yeah, I watch your YouTube. Do you guys still make YouTube?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we just did one the other day."
That's what I'm saying.
But he said it like, I don't see you. Like, so it makes sense. Like, people are looking for us, but they can't find us
because they're not showing it. And like, you have to really like go to our page to see if we've posted something, or you have to go to the Instagram whenever Mikkel can keep an Instagram to see.
Which is crazy because now I have 2 operating Instagrams.
Really?
The other one is still up.
Oh,
I just can't. It didn't go any goddamn where. Remember, I had 3. This last one is the one that I deactivated for a little while.
86?
No. 86 was completely gone. The one after 86. M Carter 39 or 38. That one I deactivated like last month because I was taking a break from Instagram.
Okay.
Then I said, okay, I'm tired of the break. I want to get back on Instagram. When I tried to log back in, it wasn't letting me on the app.
Oh, wow.
But then one of my friends said, "No, Mikkel, your page is back up. We see it." So I said, well, why isn't it letting me do it on the app? So I kept trying and trying and trying. This is before I bought this new phone. So I said, you know what? When I buy a new phone, maybe it'll do it. No, it's not doing it on this either. And then it keeps telling me when I do it on this, oh, we sent the code to the old phone with the old number. How? When I don't have that phone anymore, so it's not making sense. But anyway, I can get on my old page from the internet. Okay. So I've been getting on periodically, and I miss getting on it from the app because I got like 4,000 followers. This new one, I just got like 1,400. Like, and I'm, I want my rest of my followers back. But yeah, so now I have 2 operating Instagrams. And I'm so, and then on your Instagram page when it tells you who you may know and to follow, my old page keeps popping up who to follow, and I'm like, oh, that's me, motherfucker. That is me.
I don't know. All I know is I have the same,
like right here.
Instagram.
Yeah, like you see where it tells people, then I'll pop up. Discover people. I don't know if see all. Yeah.
And you know what else Instagram do? Find imposter pages, and I'll be like, this these people are not imposters. Like, why would y'all even think that they're imposters? Y'all got to do, but they have
Instagram really has to do better because Kevin, I have spoken to so many people who are like, yo, they deleted and I'm noticing a pattern. I'm speaking to a few people who have had a lot of followers like I did on my first Instagram page. And then their Instagram gets deleted. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, so now you have to start all over again. And it's like, come on. And somebody said that to me too. They said, you have a lot, not me, but they said you have a lot of people out here who are just jealous of people. And they report people's pages. They just report your page.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to still have my Instagram after
Looking for you.
14, 13 years. It's been a long time. I don't even know how old my damn Instagram page is. I never changed the name. It's just been me. Now, sometimes they be like, oh, now this picture you cannot post. And if you do something like this again, but they never really like striked my Instagram. But yeah, but back to the YouTube thing. So I know a lot of people say, well, y'all should just come back. Y'all should just, and I would love to.
But they're not paying us.
They're not paying us right.
No.
Now,
they're not.
Well, shit, the way we losing all these people on Patreon too. Now, this is what I thought. This is, or what I'm thinking, because I don't want to say, yes, we're going to jump right back into YouTube and then they don't share the videos. The algorithm is messed up.
Because let me tell you something. It's about to be 2026.
Yeah.
I'm not working for free.
Yeah,
I got
nobody
bills.
is. So,
especially when I see they paying all these other people. I have bills. I'm not working for free. So YouTube needs to get it together.
My thing is this. Or what I've thought about. I will give YouTube 1 season. Not 1 year. 1 season. 1 season is 3 months.
Oh, that 3 months better come with a check.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Bitch, didn't you see what I sent you?
When, today?
No.
Oh. Yeah, you did, but I think I was slightly, because I was drinking that. So I was just responding off the impulse. So I really wasn't really.
I said, first, no.
You did.
No, wait,
and it's so funny, because I was with God. And I think it was around my birthday when I was off. I said I was off when you sent me that.
I don't even know the last first because
was that money you were talking about?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Wait, when was it? Hold on, because I remember you sent it, and I was just like,
"Is the picture? Where's the pictures?"
Yeah, like, and then there's another thing with this new phone. Yes. What?
My phone don't do that.
Yes. All right. All right. All right.
Okay, wait. No, it's above that one, I think.
You sure?
I think. Well, it ain't nothing nasty.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Yeah. And I was, but you know what? I just was like, I never understood the whole relationship anyway.
Wherever it is.
See, and these are pictures that you sent me, but see now it's coming up like this.
Over.
Yeah, like, and I got a lot of good shit in my text messages from these guys.
I just got
I needed to transfer the fuck over.
You know what I did? I transferred everything from my old phone to my new phone. It only took like an hour.
Oh baby, I did that when I was in the damn store. I was in there for over 3 hours.
I didn't use the store. I just did it.
See, I can't do. I don't know. Kevin, you know I'm not.
Because you did iCloud. All you have to do is like copy everything on your phone and just transfer.
I don't know how to do that bullshit. You know what? And that text is probably not even in here, but you just sent me that text, right?
Yeah, go to the thing. Go to my name and then go to
photos. It's not. All the photos are not going to be there. Oh, wait,
there
right here. But I'm looking for the text.
And then you got to download it.
Kevin, stop. Now you're trying to.
And then I don't even keep it going.
Yeah, that's why I put this.
Look how all the must be wasn't making nothing.
Where? Oh, look, at the
this
bottom.
is what I'm showing you.
Yeah.
And then that one video, and then
it's shot right on up.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
So I'm like,
and I put this. And the whole time, they sitting there all kissing and, all right. And I'm praying that you don't text me back. Because I don't want to answer to nobody who's that texting you.
So, yeah, I would do it for 1 season, right? And if it's not right, if we don't get nothing.
I'm sorry.
If we don't, it's okay.
That was the day I started vacation, too.
You're nasty.
Sorry. All right, go ahead.
Now, here's what I will do on my end because we have to be consistent. We do have to put these videos up, okay?
Put them up where?
On YouTube, or just post.
Whose phone is that?
Next week. Oh, that's Mario.
Yeah.
I think he outside.
Oh, he's coming here?
I didn't even know he was coming. What the fuck?
Yes! The fuck do you want? I can't wait till you walk in here. Keeps calling. And it's hot in here. Can you turn the heat down?
I can turn the ceiling fan.
I'm having a hot flash. No, seriously, I am. It's cold outside, but it's hotter in here. Woo! Jesus. Look at her body. Oh my God. Excuse me.
There's a place for me to sit on?
Yeah, this is a place for you to sit right here.
Hey, you need a key. I'm good. You need a key.
I do.
No, I mean in here.
Why?
Because that phone kept ringing and ringing. I said, "Who is that?"
I only called it once.
Well, who else was texting you?
I'm sorry,
So,
excuse me.
I'm kind of popular on a Saturday.
Are you charging?
Oh, I was giving you this chair.
How much do you
Mario.
charge them?
What's your...
Oh, I need to start charging.
You
I
should.
was going to sit there.
You should see my Apple Pay.
I should start charging.
I'm walking in front of the camera and stuff.
It's all right. You've already
say
Y'all
that.
forgive me.
It's all right. No, you should start charging.
Yeah, this is the interruptions and stuff that they miss. People, but we can't get y'all that.
Where y'all going?
I'm not going anywhere. Well, I'm going to my cousin's house.
Oh, I thought
Oh
you were
yeah.
going.
I'm about to go know where I'm going like this.
Listen.
Wait, bitch! No, I didn't even hear what he said.
He said,
No.
"Not with me."
Ooh. I'm gonna remember that next time we want to go to the cake pie. I'm gonna remember that.
And he said it so
Mario,
so
let me
subtle.
hold on.
Not with me.
These cup waters.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Everything.
Oh,
Everything.
Let me tell you something. I don't drink, and it took me about 2 weeks to drink one can. Not that it was open, but because I had to mentally prepare myself. Because at my cousin's repast back in August was my first time tasting one.
you sit it right there.
And I had to
Don't
see-
sit it on the floor.
I had to secretly throw it out because of the fact that it was too strong for me. Then I was with somebody recently, and they bought me one.
Y'all caught up on the cup?
No, not on that one. Not on that one. But the one that they bought me that particular day, I took it home with me, and it sat and sat for 2 weeks. So then finally I was like, all right, let me drink it because I know I'm going to be off this weekend. So I was talking to my aunt about it, and she was like, oh, I drink some too. And I'm like, oh, you drinking that for? You're in your 80s. You shouldn't be drinking that. But anyway, she was like, I mix it with whatever she said she mixed it with. So I said, okay, I'll go to the market and get that. But when I went to the market, I didn't see it. So for some odd reason, I've been on this Mountain Dew high. So I said, well, I wonder if I can mix it with Mountain Dew. And somebody said yes. I shouldn't have listened to them. I shouldn't have listened to them. So it wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So the alcohol for me overpowered the Mountain Dew. And so I was just like, I'm done with this. I'm fucking done.
For you might have to just get the regular margarita and put a splash of the strawberry lemonade, the Simply lemonade.
My aunt said, she said, get a lemonade or an iced tea.
Yep.
And when I went to the market, they did not have, because I'm not a drink any type of brand lemonade. Like if it's not Simply or something like that, I'm not going to get it. And they didn't have it. So I was just like, oh no. Huh?
I do Turkey Hill lemonade.
That's all they got, I guess.
Right.
Because bitch, that's all y'all gonna get. Y'all lucky it ain't Arctic Splash. Fuck around with me.
Huh?
Arctic Splash.
What's that from Save
Iced tea, regular lemonade.
Where you get that from?
Now these bitches don't know what Arctic Splash is. Okay, everybody done been to the freebie line, done seen the Arctic Splash somewhere.
That's like saying I
with the
went
little
to
cart where the carton where you push it open. Don't get on them.
No. Oh, the carton. Like the milk carton.
Yes.
You still have
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Where do you get that from?
Bitch, I don't know.
Me neither. I didn't know they sold those. I thought it was
This
a free juice.
It is. But
Yeah,
it's
it's cool.
But it's
In
something
jail.
like that as a generic, you know.
And in jail.
Generic.
Yeah, they give you like
generic.
carton of juices and stuff in jail.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Anyway.
I don't know. I ain't trying to
Yeah,
go.
me either.
I mean,
Well, depending who's in there.
no, because they gonna like.
No,
they gonna
I
start
don't
working
mean
here
depending
every
who's in
night.
there
I
for
can't.
me to go and stay. I'll go and visit. Some of them need
I've never-
conjugal visits.
Yeah, but who you conjugal visiting with?
Depending on, you just heard what I said.
Because then
Depending
you
on
just
the
tell me, well, who was you? No, we was talking. Okay, wait, never mind.
Yeah, please.
So let's go back. Let's piggyback
Don't tell my business.
to before Mario.
We're talking about YouTube.
Yes. So I will give YouTube 1 season. If shit don't look right by April the 1st, you know where to find us. You know where to find. Now, that's with us being consistent, putting out videos.
But here's the thing. You know, and I know that the consistency is not going to be something that happens like that.
It has to
We
happen.
both work. She ain't come yet. I don't think she gonna come.
It has to. Because
But I'm saying, but we both work, and you get off at what time?
I get off at 4:30 now.
But you
I
don't
change
come
my
home.
schedule, so
Oh.
I won't be home till like 6. The problem is why it's taking me so long to get home is because the trolley isn't working.
Why?
So
What happened?
you gotta. I'll tell you after the camera.
Okay.
So the trolley, you have to catch it from 40th and Market, but you got to get on the L. So when you get on the L, it's about 3,000 people getting on with
And
you.
that takes even longer.
Yeah, and we all getting off at 40th and Market, and we all got to wait for each trolley to come to take us home. So instead of just catching the trolley from 13th Street, I got to go to 40th and Market.
Well, then we may have to do what we're doing today. It may have to become the weekend.
Well, you know I'm not home on Saturday, so it would have to be Sunday.
But where do you be at?
I work on Saturdays.
Oh, I didn't know that. So wait, you work Monday through Saturday?
No, I'm off Sundays and Mondays.
I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that. I thought you worked Monday through Friday.
No. So we could do. I would rather do Monday videos than Sundays.
Well, you have to be
know-
home.
Well, I am home on most Mondays. This is the only Monday I'm
listen,
not home.
When I'm dealing with, right, and I'm talking to you because you kind of know my pain. Actually, both of y'all do. Well, but then again, you probably don't. So, my new manager starts at the beginning of the year. But until he starts, I'm still running 3 shifts. First, second, and third. So I'm literally managing 19 employees by myself. Okay? And I'm managing them Monday through Sunday. Because there is no other manager to
Take on.
relieve, you know what I mean? So that's why I carry 2 phones. This is my phone and the work phone. And Kevin, before we started, I was on the phone with 2 employees. Before so for me, I'm just like, listen, bitch, when I leave work, I want to go to fuck home. So if we're gonna do it on Mondays, we gotta make sure because then I'll come in here real irritable.
Yeah.
Like I want to go.
Well, I would be ready because I don't have nothing to do.
Like, I don't
literally
mind
don't have
Sundays.
nothing
I know you
planned.
say Sundays is bad, but if you ever do decide a Sunday, I don't mind because
You know why
I'm
I don't
church
want to do Sundays? Because, bitch, you do shit on Sunday. Like, because that one Sunday, I ain't gonna lie, that shit turned me off. You came here, we recorded, then you said, oh, I gotta go to brunch.
Yeah.
I gotta go. No, bitch, if we're gonna record,
Brunch was
I haven't
planned.
seen you in 2 weeks.
Brunch was planned.
On a Sunday when we recorded. So I said, no, I'm not doing
Who don't go to brunch on Sundays?
Bitch,
After church.
I do some other type of brunch on Sundays.
That's what everybody do on Sundays. No. Wait, what?
You heard me.
You would rather do what?
I said I had my other type of brunches on Sunday. Because I don't be. I gotta.
No, that's not a brunch. That's hosting.
Having brunch. And having a real good time.
So what were y'all talking about with YouTube or something? Changed?
Yeah, so, no, because we put that video up. That's 30,000 people that seen that video. And
The newer one.
and people that don't normally watch seen it. People that been looking for us for a long time. Because they're like, YouTube always show the old videos. They never show nothing new. So I know we kind of like late trying to like capitalize off of that algorithm that happened. But it's like, okay, y'all been begging for us to come back. I'm going to give YouTube 1 season. So that's from now to April 1st.
Can I ask one more question?
And
how do y'all think y'all gonna capitalize on YouTube with now the Oscars coming to YouTube and it'll be more eyes on that platform?
Oh my God!
everything is
The
coming
Oscars
to the,
is coming to YouTube.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
2029, they'll no longer be on CBS, whatever.
So they're not going to be on
ABC.
TV no more.
Broadcasting on YouTube.
Everything
I
is
did not
streaming
know
now.
that. Well, everything is streaming. Like I feel like me personally, and to get back to your question, I feel like in a year or two, movie theaters are going to be extinct because it's like everything is in
movies.
Me
in 5
too.
years.
And I
6 years.
was in my car like maybe a week or two ago trying to figure out when was the last time I went to the movies, and I cannot remember. And I used to run to the movies every weekend.
Every week.
But now
Him and
it's like-
Amber.
and me and Amber, remember that? I would come to your house and me and Amber would go to the movies. That was my movie date. And now it's like I can't remember when the last time I went to the movie.
Yeah. And I ain't got I got nephews and stuff, but they got moms to take them to the movies. And, I don't want to spend $50, $60 on a movie.
And it's so expensive.
Yeah. I'd rather wait for it to come on Netflix.
That's what I'm
Disney
like,
Plus.
yeah, because it's going to be on Netflix
In 2 months.
In 2 months or a month.
What did we missing? And they be spending all this money on budgets and stuff to make these movies, and they barely make it back. Not unless it's something that everybody really, really wants to see. Then this Avatar, I don't know, are y'all going to see Avatar?
I didn't see the first one.
It looks like the green screen is moving a little bit. Mario, can you
Just lay it back.
just...
Slip back when I move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, not too close. Hold on.
Right. I didn't.
You
I
got
didn't.
production.
The first Avatar, I think I probably watched all but 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't understand what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. And that was like 2009, the first Avatar.
And then this new one, I just saw the previews for it, which
Fire and Ice.
yeah,
and
like
like
it looked good, but
not for you.
it's
To
not
sit
that
there for 3 hours.
sci-fi movies are just not for me.
I've never been a sci-fi.
Yeah,
type
it's
of
just
person.
not for me.
My mom loved that sci-fi
Yeah.
stuff. Star Trek,
Yeah, that's not
Sci-Fi
for me.
Channel.
That's not
never
for me.
been for me.
Unless it was like with Sigourney Weaver.
What's that? Alien.
Yeah.
Alien.
Where they're
Alien versus Predator.
when they're getting killed. Then I'm into shit like that. But other than that, I'm in space and I'm trying to figure out how to get back to Earth. I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have went out there in the first place. So, like that movie with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I remember. I like that movie. Yeah, it
I
was
tell
good.
everybody all the time that movie right there was the turning point for me as to why we should not be in outer space, and you should only be up there if you're really up there doing something
know
that
what you're
is
doing.
yeah. But other than I want to go to that space to go visit and visit who?
That was a sad ending to
It
that
was.
movie.
It was. I don't like
I
that.
can't even remember the name.
And it was scary to me because of the simple fact that she was left alone, and literally watched him float away from her. And it was like it was nothing she could do, and it was just like who wants to be in a situation like that? Because once somebody starts to get detached and you start floating out of space, it's the end. Like how you gonna get them back?
You can't.
You can't. You're just sitting there watching them float to their death. And then they were communicating with each other until he eventually lost oxygen. And then she's up there by herself trying to figure out how to get back to Earth. I don't want to be up there. You up there trying to figure out how to get back to Earth. I'm trying to figure out how to get from Cheltenham to Southwest. No, seriously. Especially at night. Like what? I didn't turn my GPS on.
So we'll try to work these out on Mondays. Not this Monday. Don't get too spoiled because we just recorded.
Right.
And probably not the Monday after Christmas. But we'll see you January the 5th.
We're gonna see you on Monday.
We're going to be here January 5th. Because I'm going to be ready to go. I don't want to hear no whoop-de-woo, this person at this job. Because Mikkel like to keep me waiting. This thing happened. I had to manage this. This person got into a fight.
Yeah, they do.
Or this person broke loose. I don't want to hear nothing.
Well, see, yeah, because I work in behavioral health. Like I don't work in a normal hospital. So where I work at, and it's behavioral health for kids. So like, there's always like, for instance, I sent two of my your team empty sharps. Y'all deal with Stericycle? Yeah. So I sent two of my guys up there yesterday to empty a sharps container on 2 units. They got it from this unit, but they couldn't get it from this unit. So they came back downstairs. I said, well, why you only got one? Well, there's a patient up there that's out of control. They can't control them, and they won't let us on the unit. So now that's a fucking, now you got to sit and wait and like, oh my God, like, You know,
Kevin, I'm gonna be there at 7. No,
yeah,
man.
and don't let somebody start arguing or fighting, because I'm not leaving until I find out what happened.
Because he wanted to watch, bitch.
And then see, I'm the enforcer, Mario. So my boss and them, I'm not the only one. I'm not gonna say that. Me, my boss, and the other day shift manager. But the second shift manager, she's not an enforcer. So whenever she has to lay the law down with her staff, she'll ask me if I can sit in. And I'll sit in, and then I'll take over. Mm-hmm. And I'll say, well, she's not explaining it right. Yeah. Let me explain to you. Do you want your fucking job? Because Christmas is coming up. I don't celebrate it. Well, Ramadan's coming up after that.
Well, that's what, March, April?
No, I don't give a fuck about none of it. Do you want your job? Okay?
How about that?
Because people start acting stupid. And, I feel like sometimes they try to get over on her because she's a female. And she knows it, And all of my employees, every last one of them, have write-ups in their files. Because I don't play. I like you. But I'm going to write your ass up. So don't play with me. So when she needs some backup, she'll say, well, can you stay with me? Sure, I sure can. Yeah. And while I'm in here with you, I'm going to do most of the talking. Because then you can stop me from going to go see Kevin. So I'm going to get my time in.
Right.
But yeah. Well, we're going to make it work.
Yeah, Mario, I don't know what we're going to do on Mondays now, because we started doing the K-pot. I don't know.
What's that?
Korean barbecue.
The Korean barbecue. You ain't never been?
To where? Korean barbecue?
Yeah.
I barely go to black
Oh, we
barbecue.
got to take you Monday.
Alongside Korea.
I'd rather go. I'd rather go. I hardly go to black ones.
So why would I go to Korea?
So why do I go to Korean barbecue?
Yeah, it's good.
I've never been to a Korean restaurant.
You would love it. Mario know everything there. He know all the workers.
Where's it at?
All right, don't.
He likes to embellish.
I like to eat. There's a few of them. There's one in Chinatown. There's one on Working Avenue. Fourth on Oregon.
See, I've never been to one in Chinatown.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm starting not to be a fan no more. I was a fan, but not. It's too ghetto.
Of course.
You had to see these little girls that came in there a few weeks ago. First of all, I was trying to figure out what prom they came from because they were all dressed up like they were at a prom. But none of them had shoes on their feet. So they were walking around the restaurant barefoot. It was disgusting. And I either still have the picture or I deleted it. It was disgusting. I posted it on Instagram too. In my stories, and I was just saying how disgusting it was. They were literally walking, and it was so fun. Yep, they were us, which made it even more worse. So every time they, because we were still in line, so every time they walked past somebody who was not used, who didn't see them originally, I looked at the person's face, and then they go there, their face go down to their feet, and they be looking like are these girls walking around this fucking restaurant with no shoes,
no shirt, no
yes.
Yeah.
But I was mad at the staff
for allowing it.
But they just want the money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about because you've been there.
I ain't been there, but everybody wants the money.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna walk around my establishment with no shoes on. It's just It's just some type of because that right there lets me know all I need to know about this place. That y'all just y'all just want my money. You don't want to tell this person who's standing in this line, and it was about 4 of them who ain't got no shoes on.
Hey, go
and
put some shoes on.
Yeah, you letting them walk.
That's not sanitary.
No, it's
What
not.
did your workers do behind the scenes?
Yeah,
exactly.
Do they wash their hands when even though you got the sign up? They don't mean they're doing it.
I don't think any of them are doing
I've been
it.
twice.
And you're supposed to sing Happy Birthday when you're washing your hands. Everybody.
There goes that phone again.
Stop it.
What did your mom say? That was your mom. I know it was.
About what? What was the situation?
It was something, and something kept going on. Shit, there goes that. No, it wasn't your mom. It was this white lady who I was on a bus with years ago. And she kind of reminded me of your mom. And I remember the bus. I was working at Willow Grove Mall. And we're going to get into this video. But I was
it's a video.
I was working at Willow Grove Mall, and I had to catch the 22 up there. And for some odd reason, this particular bus, every time we got to certain stops, you get 2 or 3 stops and then the bus would just cut off. It was what the fuck is going on? So I never forget we were up at we was up on Cheltenham. You don't drive. You know
what the fuck?
You know Cheltenham Avenue where the mall is at?
Mario don't drive.
Yes, you do.
I know where.
Oh,
I know where it is.
Oh, I don't think you drove.
I don't have a car. But
I thought you drove. So
He did all that disrespect.
Cheltenham Avenue where 309 is. like where Cheltenham Avenue meets 309. So
I
it's
know
like a
where
little
that
bus.
is.
It's like a little bus, little depot right there. And for some odd reason, the bus wouldn't cut back on once we got so it turned back on, and then we got like a few blocks away, and it turned back off. And by this time, people were like irritated.
Yeah.
So it was this one older white lady on here. And the last time the bus did it, she said, "Oh, here we go again."
And that sounded like something.
Yeah, that's why I said I thought Barb said it, but it wasn't her. It was that lady, and that stuck with me for years because I haven't been on the bus in years. Yes, I've had a car since 2011. So yeah, that was a long. And then working at Willow Grove Mall too. That was like 2004, 2005.
Damn, I didn't even know you worked at Willow Grove.
Yeah, I worked at Panera Bread at Willow Grove, and then I went inside of the mall and worked at Abercrombie.
You worked at Abercrombie. I thought that was right.
I worked at Abercrombie & Fitch 2004 at the time when we were just starting to start shopping.
And you had to spray the store every 20 minutes?
To do what?
With Abercrombie & Fitch. They always spray.
I ain't have to spray a goddamn thing.
It's always something they spray to make when you walk in their store.
What, the cologne, probably?
Yeah.
No, I didn't spray that. But yeah, I worked there. When I worked there, it was.
Damn, I wish I had another cup.
It wasn't a lot of us, and we weren't really shopping there.
Mm-hmm.
We were just starting to shop there. But yeah, this boy named Justin, he was working there, and this girl Joelle, she was a skinny black girl, Joelle, very pretty, just as handsome, and Justin, he's still there on Instagram. And I think I was the third black guy in there.
Okay.
Yep.
How long he was there? We talking about 20 years ago.
And you know what this popular song was on the radio?
And what year?
Mario's "You Should Let Me Love You."
Yeah.
Because I remember when they would have me in the back, taking putting the sensors on the new clothes, they had the radio on back there, and that song like almost every fucking 15 minutes that song, and that was like the popular song at that time. It had just come out. I stole a lot of clothes from out of there too.
Oh God.
I did.
I couldn't fit in.
Well, I was much thinner at that time, but because I was in charge of putting the sensors on the clothes, so every time I saw something, I'd have to fold it up and then stuff it under something. But here's the thing: they would check our bags. You know, it was years ago, so I can talk about it now. And I'm saying they would check our bags, which all stores do. They'll check the employee's bag. So what I used to do is I would go and just in the bathroom put it on. And it was at the winter. It was like in the wintertime, so you had jacket on, so you're only checking my bag. So if you are a manager at a store, check your employees.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I was walking around out of there with a lot of, but it was mostly shirts, not pants. It was mostly shirts I was walking out there with.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She crying, huh?
is that a dyke?
No.
Oh,
He did give. And who says dyke in
oh, sorry.
2025?
So, what was I supposed to say? Butch.
Or stud.
Stud. or sorry.
I'm not editing it. I'm not cutting it. No,
Sorry.
I'm not.
That's all right.
It's okay.
They'll be all right.
Yeah.
And if it goes on YouTube, they'll really be all right.
Yeah, they'll be okay. They'll be okay.
Yeah.
Now, 2-3 weeks ago, I had a chance to just sit here and watch that Diddy documentary. When I tell you from beginning to end, it was good. The only parts I really didn't pay attention to was Diddy and the sex stuff, and I watched it, but it was just on at that point. But I'm just like, okay. But some stuff I'm like, I hear what y'all trying. I hear y'all narrative, but I'm not going on with this. I don't believe that Diddy had Tupac killed. I do believe that Diddy probably played a part in Biggie dying, but I don't think that it was, I'm going to set him up. I do think that Diddy always wanted to be the star, and that you could be under me, but you can't be bigger than me. And if you ever notice, anybody that's on Bad Boy, nobody became bigger than Diddy.
No.
And we're talking, Bad Boy has been around 30 years. Nobody has ever been more successful than Diddy. And I just like it was like this documentary. At first, I thought it was going into all the people that Diddy sexually harassed, but it was just telling you about how he became this man. No, he started out as an intern who gained power and used his power to get whatever he wanted. And like through each and out, sorry to drink. Throughout every episode, I kept saying Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. He's really been Teflon all of these years, and Donald Trump has been Teflon forever. Mm-hmm. And the only thing is that Diddy didn't have a saving grace like I'm running for president where you can't charge me. Mm-hmm. Diddy is only in jail for all of these years because they couldn't get him on anything else. I don't think this. I think that a lot of people played a part in these sexual escapades. They joined this. They knew what they were doing. Now, the people that he allegedly harassed or abused, they do have a story. But I really feel like people should start saying stuff much sooner, where you could get a rape kit, where it could be documented that you did these things, not wait until one person have the balls and then all of a sudden yours start to grow because you see other people say these things that, oh, I remember, oh, this triggered me, so this person had the power to do it, so now I have the power to do it. But I do feel like Diddy got away with a lot of shit, and he's not going to be punished for that here on Earth. He will be judged at another time, but it won't be in this lifetime. I don't know. Like, it's going to be people that support him. The juror, the girl, she was a fan.
Mm-hmm. What episode was this? 4?
This is like the 4th one.
All right, so I didn't finish 4. I'm on 4. I
thought you finished.
No, it became. I thought I would finish it during my birthday, but I never watched it during my birthday. I started episode 4 right before my birthday, and then just went into this break from it.
Yeah.
Because I was like binge watching it, and then I would go to work and talk about it, and just be so like, oh my god, I can't believe this. Like, I cannot believe this all happened, or. Like, I was really into it, and I still am into it. I don't believe he was responsible for or had anything to do with Biggie's death, but I do somewhat think that there may be some validity to Tupac's death. I just think that the more I saw in this documentary, first of all, I never knew, and it's so crazy. That just goes to show you that I don't pay attention to music at all. I never knew that Biggie and Tupac were close before they weren't. Mm. Like, I thought that they just always had a beef with each other because of the East Coast, West Coast. Right. I never knew that there was like a mutual respect. I never knew it. And I don't even think until this documentary I had ever even seen pictures of them together.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, what rock was I under for all of these years? Because I'm like, wait, I never knew this. And then when I'm watching the documentary and it goes to show you about the night that Tupac got shot when he was on his way to the studio to meet Biggie, and I'm like, oh my god, like, if I was Tupac, I'd be pissed too, because I'd be like, wait a minute, yeah, like, you had something to do with that, like, and then it just went downhill. So I'm like, wow, I must have just never knew about this. Well, I never knew about the studio thing, about him getting shot at the studio. So I feel like I learned a lot from this documentary, a lot of stuff that I did not know, like. I didn't know how Diddy became, how he even started. Like, when somebody was
records.
Well, but then
I thought this is like this. A lot of this stuff has already been documented.
No, but see, when I say about Diddy starting out, a lot of people talk about Uptown Records, like you said, as an intern. No, but he started out as a background dancer. That's how he really started out, background dancing for people. I never knew that, and then he became Andre Harrell's protege.
And I remember watching another documentary where they talked about that thing with all them. A couple people got killed.
That the best.
I remember seeing that on another documentary.
I never knew that. I never knew that either. So that was stuff that I was just like, I think that's why I was so into the documentary, because I'm like, I'm learning, and I love a good documentary, and I'm like, wow, I'm really learning things that I never knew before, and I'm like, I'm not even ashamed to say I didn't know this stuff.
Yeah.
And for years, I think I always wondered, well, how did Diddy even become Diddy? Like, because I always looked at him like, strangely enough, it's like a modern day black Frank Sinatra, where everybody respected him. He threw the big parties that everybody went to, and everybody, And as the years went on, you started hearing these rumors about all this crazy shit happening. But I was one of those people until recently that I was just like, they make rumors up about everybody, so I'm not believing.
Yeah, remember everybody was gay.
Yeah, like I was just like, I'm not believing this. I'm just not believing this. But
well, how you doing? Yeah, but it was masterfully done. That last episode with the guy. First of all, remember how we talked about the last episode about working for somebody and not getting paid? I would have been trying to get my money from the beginning. Like, I don't know how it works musically and all of that, but you're not going to have me working for a year and a half and I'm not getting nothing.
But you'd be surprised at how many people do it. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, for instance, I'm a prime example. I had this guy who was working for me recently, and he quit a few weeks ago. He was working for me before I started there. So when I started there as a manager, he was already working there. He was working there for 2 years, almost 2.5 years, because I've been there for 2 years. Like a year into me being there, no, I'm going to say the beginning of this year. Yeah, like a year into me being there, he came to me one day and was just like, yeah, such and such and such. They're not paying me for what I do. And I'm like, huh? And he's like, yeah, they don't pay me. And I said, wait, first of all, you've been here this whole time and you're just now saying that they're not paying you for what you are doing? Because you and I both know floor techs make more money than regular housework.
Yep.
You doing floor tech work and you're not getting paid for it? And it was kind of like yeah, you think you can. So I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely say something about it.
Union or no?
No, mine or not.
Okay.
Which, my team is not. So, and because when I was one, I was in the union. I was a union rep. So I said, yeah, I'll find out for you, X, Y, and Z. Long story short, I did some investigation. He did not properly, when he was to fill out his application or whatever it was, on his onboarding thing, he circled that he was a housekeeper rather than a floor tech. So they started paying him what he circled.
Yeah.
But then they were utilizing you as a floor tech. And I'm like, yo, why would you continue to do something that you're not getting paid for? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And then every so often he would, oh, you think you can find out again? And I'm like, so then the last time he came to me, I said, let me tell you something right now. Every 2 weeks, my check is right.
You went a whole year.
You went a whole year, 2 years. I said, every 2 weeks, mine is right. And if there's a cent off, I'm going to my boss about it. You know what I mean? Like, you've been working here before me. You should have said something about this. Like, you're not going to keep having me do something. So I'm saying all this to say, there are people out there who will literally continue to work and not get paid, but because of who are they working for, or, what company they're working for, or the person that they're working for, they'll just continue to do it. And you just look crazy. Like, remember that a few years back, Kevin, when all of those people were saying how they were working for Tamar and them, and they weren't getting paid for their services? Mm-hmm. I remember we were coming on like, well, that wasn't us, because we was getting... Mario, let me say something right now. Let me say something right now, Mario. When they would tell me, Kevin, that I don't have any comments, the day that it didn't come, the next day I was on the phone with Vince, Tamar, and Vince's assistant trying to figure out where our check is. Kevin can tell you, I didn't play that. Don't play with me about money.
Some people are very afraid of confrontation.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
But some people are.
I'm not. Okay, because here's the thing. If I give you a service and I'm supposed to be compensated for that service, then I need to make sure I'm compensated. Because here's the thing. My mom told me a long time ago, if you let somebody, well, my mom just said, if you let somebody disrespect you one time, they're going to keep doing it. So that's why you have to cut it short the first time, because they're going to keep doing it. If I let y'all slip one time without paying me, then y'all going to keep slipping. No, we're not going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, like, so there, did that camera cut off?
No,
Oh.
I was trying to plug it back in. The back of the plug is jet.
So yeah, I can see. I'm not gonna say I can understand why people do it, because that couldn't be me. But there are people out there that do it. Now, somebody working for Diddy at that time when Bad Boy was just so big, people out here will do crazy things and just be like, well, because it's Diddy, Yeah. Like, I'm sure there's an idiot somewhere that if Beyonce picked them off the damn street today or tomorrow, they're going to work for her for free. Because it's Beyonce.
And it seemed like everybody that worked or had something compassionate with Diddy, everybody said, oh, he assaulted me. He did this to me. It just, I don't know. I don't know if I believe every last one of them. That Capricorn Clark, when I found out that she dated Suge Knight, she would have been fired. I wouldn't even let her continue to work for me. I don't know why Diddy let her
because
continue
Diddy
to work.
knew what he was doing. Just like he was taking all these women from these different guys. Like, when I found out that, with Misa and he was about to fight her boyfriend and then Kim dating was like, it's just like every time there was a woman associated with somebody who at that time was bigger than Diddy, he was taking them from them. Like, it's an ego thing.
But I wish that they would have went more on about the dynamic of Kim Porter, because I remember them saying that he beat her up on a boat before.
The security guard
Albie Shore thinks that he had something to do with her death and him getting sick. Like, they didn't get into none of that.
Well, because this documentary was more. I feel like this documentary was more so about what happened with this trial.
They saying like the reckoning. No, I don't even think it had nothing to do with the trial. I think they just showing you how Diddy became who he is and how he got away with it for so long.
Well, he's not getting away with it now. That's for damn sure.
That's what I think that it's kind of like OJ. Remember how they wanted OJ for killing Ryan Goldman and Nicole, and they couldn't get him on that. But when he broke into that thing and did that auction,
we got you.
Bitch, we got you.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna lock you up, and we're gonna lock you up for an extremely long amount of time,
right?
Or periodic. What that lady say? A periodically long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's the same thing. So and I wish they could have got Donald Trump, but no, this documentary was really good. If I didn't know 50 Cent was behind it, I still would have said this was good.
Yeah,
like this was a really
I'm not even thinking about 50 Cent watching it. I'm not thinking about him at all.
This was really good.
But you have to. But you know what? The whole time watching it, I didn't think about him at all. 50 Cent, but. You mentioning that makes me think about 50 Cent really does make good TV.
Yeah, he does.
Even with his TV shows. He makes good TV.
Yeah.
He's bad shit crazy.
Good TV.
But he's smart as hell and he puts his money behind good TV.
And we see Candy trying to do the same thing, but she's trying to do more theater than TV.
Well, her voice is theater.
You know what? At this point, I'd rather hear Candy live than that other singer because
she's according
to these
tunes, she's
I don't know what's going on with her, Mikhail.
I don't know either. It's like all the place when she starts singing, you're like, are you tone deaf? Didn't that lady ask Kim that when she was singing "The Rain Don't Mean a Thing"?
Yeah. Well, she told her. She told her.
I think
she's like, I don't know why you're trying to say that.
Miss Jan.
She told her, yes. I don't know. I think you had it slightly toned. You think? Bitch. Whoa. You talking about good TV.
The rain didn't mean nothing.
Oh my fucking God. How did we survive that? It's good TV.
Huh. I don't know what's going on. But see, why couldn't they get Mary J. Blige to sing Mary J. Blige?
Huh?
Yeah. And then they said, I seen somebody tweeting, how can a Mary J. song whip your ass like that? How?
It's just horrible.
Yeah, like Mary got some good songs.
I saw this video on YouTube, not YouTube, on Instagram last night of Toni Braxton singing in London. Oh, Break My Heart. Oh my God! First of all, she sounded fucking amazing, and the crowd was singing, and Toni kept like she was about to break down, like she was getting emotional. But the fact that for some odd reason, somebody like Toni Braxton, I'll be looking at her sometimes like, no, she's lip syncing.
Yeah.
But to listen to her on this thing last night and to actually hear her, and I mean, Kevin, not a note was missed. Yeah. And, you know, she was like, but she was in it. And I'm like, damn, Toni, like, you really are amazing. Like, you know, you're not a Whitney, you're not a Mariah, but you're a Toni.
But
and nobody can beat Toni.
That's the thing, though. When we were
the other
growing
one is,
up,
I don't know where she's at.
When we were growing up, it was Whitney, Mariah, Celine Dion, Toni Braxton.
Yeah.
Those were like our best singers.
On the radio.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Coming up.
Yep.
It's not to discredit anybody else.
No, not at all.
Those were the ones.
But what I loved when I was watching that clip last night is the fact that Toni Braxton still has it. And I think the reason why I was so shocked is because you don't, for me anyway, you don't really hear her sing that much. At least I don't hear her sing that often. But to see that and to be like, damn, like she didn't miss a note. And what really shocked me, like I said, is that because at one point I'm like, oh, she's lip syncing. But then when she stopped and started getting emotional when the crowd was singing, and then you know she started singing back again, and I'm like, wow, she's hitting these fucking notes. Like, hey, girl, like I know that's right.
Yeah, I mean, how can I say this in a good way? Because it's not like Toni knows how to keep her songs. She sings the right songs in her voice.
In her key.
Yeah.
And she knows her key.
And this is why, like, and then some points when she knows she can't do it, the crowd is already singing the song.
So let them sing it.
That's where she is in her career. Mary J. Blige did the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, why do I have to sing? Y'all gonna sing the song
You
anyway.
said something a few years ago. Renaissance, when the Renaissance tour came out, I remember we were talking about it, and you had mentioned Beyonce's vocals at that moment. And you had mentioned about how her vocals is not how it was 20 years ago. And then as I started watching like clips from the Renaissance tour and even clips from Cowboy Carter, I'm like, Kevin was right. Her voice is definitely not like it was 20 years ago.
No.
But she has now embraced that, and she now knows how to use her voice instead of trying to sing certain notes that she would have sung 20 years ago a certain kind of way. She now knows how to do it. For some odd reason, there's other singers out there who shall not be named, who has not mastered that. Because they still are trying to it's like, no, you cannot do that. And when I watch, like, I recorded this one clip of Beyonce recently, and I screen recorded because I thought it was so good. And I was like, wow, this mature voice of Beyonce is not the voice that we got Super Bowl Beyonce in 2004. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I like this mature voice because she knows that she's not hitting those notes no more, but she's still singing her ass off.
Yeah, like, you can't find like a bad vocal performance from her.
No.
You can't find a bad vocal from Toni. But if you go to a live show, you will complain about, oh, we can't hear.
Who,
Remember
Toni?
that time?
Yes.
Big.
Which is even more like, so for me, when that happened that day when we went to that Toni Braxton concert, or it was a bunch of them, and Toni, you couldn't hear her. And I remember she pulled you on the stage and you told her to her face in front of all of us in the audience.
I'm like, can y'all hear?
That you can hear her. And there were people agreeing with you. No, we cannot. And then she tried to act like she didn't know who you were.
Yeah. She said, who are you?
Who are you?
I said Toni. So, no, when she was asking me who I was, I kept saying Toni.
Yeah.
I was so fucked up.
Yeah, you
like,
were.
Instead of just saying my name, she's like, your name is not Toni.
No, yeah. I was sitting in the audience, embarrassed.
Not me.
I was embarrassed for her because he was on the stage telling her to her face that we can't hear her. And we couldn't hear her. And I was embarrassed for him because she kept trying to act like she didn't know who he was. I'm like, somebody get him off that fucking stage. Now!
Baby.
But remember who saved the show? Babyface, remember?
Yeah. Oh, and the Babyface was open and didn't.
No, he came
back
after.
out.
Yeah. He saved that fucking show, and he even came on stage. Yes, he did, because he even came on stage with her. And then remember, at the end, he came out, and remember, he was running through the audience and singing all the hit songs that he wrote.
I thought Babyface opened because he was doing all the songs he wrote.
No, he didn't open. Babyface was on that stage.
No, the girls was going home while Tony was performing. So,
and then Babyface came back out to help her. After you got off the stage, remember, you got to think, Babyface came back out to help her. He came on that stage to help her, and then Babyface, when he got back off the stage, he came back to do his own little thing again. And when he did his thing again, that's when he started singing the songs that he wrote for people. And he started performing all those songs, and then he came off the stage and was running through the audience. He saved that fucking show.
I was gonna say, is he a good performer?
Oh my God, he was excellent. Oh my God. And then it was the vocals, it was the energy, it was everything, and I was like, "Whoa!"
You can't say nobody can say
nothing bad about
they went to a bad Babyface show.
Yeah, that was.
And
awesome.
I've seen him perform a couple times,
and that was the only time I saw him, Mario. And that was, I mean, his vocals was amazing.
Yeah,
his energy was amazing. When he came to the audience, you know, them older women, they were getting hot and ready, and
we was at the Dell.
We were at the Dell, and they were going.
So you
crazy.
already know.
But I had a good time. Like Toni Braxton, I felt like at that show she was off. And then remember, Tawanda hit us up and was saying that, you know, she was sick or something like that. But I was like, if she was sick, her ass should have been on that goddamn stage.
Well, I mean, she was already canceling shows. So
she left and right. Anita Baker.
No, Anita will let you get there, get in your seat, and say, "Oh, the show is canceled."
Where has she been?
Let her stay wherever the fuck she is.
Since that, what was that last show or tour or something she canceled?
She went there. Rara took his mom and aunt there, and Rara said that
that's the show when Babyface. That was Babyface last show.
Yep, it sure was. Because Rara was there, and he said that they started packing up Babyface set. I guess in the middle of it, they started packing up his set because he opened for her, and then she came out late, and Rara said there was so many people. Once they started packing up Babyface set and how long it took for her to come out, they said so many people was leaving. Because I remember he left, and they disputed the charges on the credit card. They said, we want our money back. That's embarrassing. Yeah. For you to be Anita Baker and you do that to people? Yeah. And you couldn't tell me she wasn't halfway drunk anyway. I'm just saying. She's doing something. Because you can't be sober doing that to people. Yeah. You cannot be in your right mind doing that.
Well.
No, you can't. No.
That Mother's Day, Atlanta, they were so mad. I think that was this year.
And she did it at multiple shows.
Allegedly.
And when Rara and them went, they were in AC when that happened.
Yeah. No. That was Jersey, but it wasn't Atlantic City.
Oh, wherever the hell they were.
It was like, where was Brandy and them? Because they went there instead of coming here.
I thought it was Atlantic City.
Jersey.
Like
Newark, New Jersey.
Like
up in that area.
Okay.
I can't remember the right name, but it's in that area. It could be the Prudential Center. That's where they were at.
She was at the Prudential Center? That's the arena.
Or Homedale. Whatever it was northern New Jersey. It was northern New Jersey, and something was wrong with the audio and the sound.
Something's wrong with her.
Yeah. I mean, like, the way you hear these stories about Anita Baker, like, it's like, I don't care if I never see her perform live.
Yeah,
like, I love her old music, and when I clean, I can put her on, or if I want to hear something old from Anita Baker, yeah. And she just had a resurgence, like, in 2004? Because nobody was checking for Anita at the I Apologize. She was going for all those years.
Because she was going through with that man.
Yeah, and then she came out with that, My Everything, and then she started touring. And then we started hearing about how much of a bitch she could be. But I think everybody has that in them.
Oh, everybody does.
You know, but it's not cool where you're known for more of being a bitch than being a singer on stage. Right. And I mean that respectfully. I have nothing bad to say about her, only about the attitude that we hear about that she has. And how do you get an attitude with Luther Vandross? How y'all? How?
Yeah, because I'd have been afraid his man would have said something to me after that.
He was everybody's good Judy.
Mm-hmm. Like, how the fuck? I heard he done got Aretha together in the studio. He done got Anita together. Like, that man knew what he was doing. Mm-hmm. Okay? He was doing jingles for commercials.
But some of these women out here don't want to be told nothing.
Well, you need a good Judy. I ain't hear that in a long time. You do. He said, you ain't have a hit in 18 years. and you gonna tell them I sang this, and when was the last time you had a hit?
Who you tell that to? Aretha?
Aretha. And that's how they came with Jump to It. Because she wanted it to go one way, and he wanted it to go another. And she said, I sang all the... And when the last time you had a hit? Yeah. Don't play with me.
I would
Tell me some shit. Yeah, baby!
She was an excellent singer, too.
Remember Corey used to sing Meet Me on the Moon all the time? I miss Phyllis Hyman. Like the way she dressed, her style, all of that stuff. Like,
yeah, I would have loved
there will never be another. Woo! Now, we haven't talked about this in a long time, but first of all, we got to get into the politics stuff. First of all, I hope y'all ready to vote for them in the midterms next year.
Is this going on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, you think they're going to stop us from the politics?
No.
Because I'm going to go in.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, man. They haven't flagged not one video since we said we was going on Patreon. That's the last time they ever flagged a video.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So, what I was just saying before you cut me off?
I don't know.
Politics. I said that, but okay, we didn't get anywhere. Okay, so first of all, Trump. Okay, we all know. Well, I don't want to. We can test the waters, but the files that were supposed to come out, without saying the name, the files never came out.
You want to test it?
But you want to reject everything.
Every damn thing.
When everything was supposed to come out, you know, y'all should just release everything. Y'all had 30 days. Who are y'all protecting is what I want to know.
Especially if there's nothing bad about him in the files.
Because none of the ladies said anything bad about you. They said you weren't a rude person. Mm-hmm. You knew how to do whatever you were doing behind the scenes.
As a matter of fact, I don't remember any of them saying anything bad about Bill Clinton either.
No.
Yeah.
But they're making it about Bill Clinton.
They're making it about
by
Bill
releasing
Clinton
all his pictures.
by releasing all his goddamn pictures, which don't do shit for me because let me tell you something. I remember the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Yeah. I'm old enough to remember that. Okay? I'm old enough to remember that. Bill Clinton has been a lot of things over the years, but I never heard about him being no damn pedophile.
No.
That's just nothing I've never heard about. And I feel like in today's world, that is something you would have heard about. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't even believe that Donald Trump is one. I don't believe he's one. I think that Donald Trump is so hell-bent on not wanting to be associated with what's going on. So he's trying his best to I don't want my name in that. I don't want my name to show up in that. You know, even
but he
if
got people he's probably protecting too.
Probably, but see, Donald Trump is all about Donald Trump. Like, I can't even see him protecting nobody, Kevin, because he's all about him. Like, how do you make? And we're gonna real quick. How do you make Rob Reiner's death about you?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Part of,
yeah, that's that. Hello, but going back to these files, Donald Trump for me is trying to, as much as possible, keep his name out of this. But we already know your name is in it.
Yeah.
No one has said, like you said, none of these women who are witnesses and testifying and survivors, none of them have said that they've done anything with you. They've not said that they witnessed you doing anything. So that's a plus for you. Because none of them have, implemented you or incriminated you in this. None of them have incriminated Bill Clinton either. Yes, Bill Clinton was around, but nobody's seen him do anything crazy. Yeah. He was just friends with the goddamn man. Donald Trump, you were friends with the goddamn man. There was a lot of people friends with him. I do believe that this particular man knew what he was doing. Okay? You're befriending all of these high-profile celebrities so you could get more people who are like you to come on board to the playing field. Oh, he's friends with Bill Clinton. Oh, he's friends with Donald Trump. Oh, he's friends with this person and that person. Oh, okay, because I was saying last night when I got on live for the first time, I said, who the fuck was he? Where the fuck did he come from?
Yeah, they have a documentary.
You know what I mean? Like
about how he came into
and he at one point, remember they were saying he was a high school teacher. Like he taught high school at one point. It was just like, so this man really rose from the bottom to become this. But I think that he was rubbing elbows with certain people so he could get other people.
Or he knew something about somebody to get money.
Right. But I just hate the way how they're trying to trying to imply that Bill Clinton somehow was involved in this child sex trafficking.
And then this is the thing, if Bill Clinton is under investigation, why is his pictures out?
Right.
If y'all investigate.
Investigate.
So, I mean...
So he can't be under investigation
Yeah,
unless somebody at the FBI don't know what the fuck they're doing.
And they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
And then, two, one of the pictures that they released of Bill Clinton was with him, Michael Jackson.
Oh, Diana Ross?
Yeah, and then they blurred out the kid's face, but then they said, no, that's not even victims, that's Diana Ross's kids. And then they found they found the actual photo on Google, because the internet and Google is your best friend. And sure enough, it's Evan Ross. Is the little boy that's standing in between Bill Clinton and Diana Ross. And then the other kids, I can't think of who they are, but the boy is Evan Ross. And it's like, wait, but y'all trying to make it seem like these are victims. And they're not. These are Diana Ross's fucking kids. And they were on a plane. And they weren't even on a plane with... What's his name?
Yeah, we're not going to say his name.
They were on the plane with Bill Clinton, Michael Jackson, Diana Ross. Right.
And then the picture of Michael Jackson, they said Michael Jackson didn't even know him.
No.
He was just in the
for real estate. Yes.
I can't picture Michael Jackson living in Florida.
I can't picture Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
With his clothes off. Can you imagine?
No.
Y'all think Michael was Michaeling down there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The devil's a liar.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to know. You ever seen that picture of him?
Michael was Michaeling.
You ever see that picture of him when he was deceased, and he was on that
how thin he was
on that table, and they had him covered up?
Yeah.
They never found out who took that picture, did they?
I don't know. I think they take pictures of you when they do all.
Yeah, but they do. But I'm saying,
people leak stuff all the
yeah.
time for a couple of hours.
Because there was a lot of people who didn't see that picture, and I'm like, how did you not see him
Yeah,
dead on that table? It was a clear picture too of him dead, and he was so small, and he was naked, but they had him covered up. Oh, he was so frail.
Yeah, but bringing it back to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, then all of a sudden, he's throwing his name on buildings that have nothing to do with him. He done got a peace prize from FIFA that ain't had nothing, and they never even had a Nobel peace prize.
Yeah, it was made up just for him.
Just for him, just to stroke his ego.
Yep.
I am so tired. Let me tell you something about this administration. It reeks of little dick energy. That's because
that's exactly what it is.
You hating people because where they come from. You hating on people because they've been here, so you're trying to get rid of everybody. You're getting rid of everybody that's been here, who's been here for years, ain't never heard a soul, ain't never did nothing to nobody. You're getting rid of grandmoms. You're sending them all these different countries. All of this just reeks of little dick energy. Because I'm not worrying about where you coming from, what you did, how you did it, and all of that. Are you paying your bills? Are you paying your taxes? Like, is everybody, like, we're all being just citizens. We're all people. I don't worry about where you come from and all. Now, if we having a conversation like, where are you originally from? Yes, but I'm like, oh, let me go call ICE. Like, I'm not hating on nobody. And people be getting up, like somebody was calling on this car wash, and then all of a sudden they put a tweet like, yeah, I was been waiting for ICE because I've been calling all of this time, and to come to find out this motherfucker wasn't even from here. He was from England his damn self. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's too much hate. Then you're going around you're trying to start a war. You're bombing these people in the water who ain't even bringing drugs here or whatever's on the boat. They wasn't even en route to America. And then you're taking oil. So now you're doing this to take oil from Venezuela.
I would love to know what 8 wars he claims he ended.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you can't even get rid of Russia and Ukraine. That's the one I'm worried about.
You told us that in the first 100 days.
And all these deals that they making, it's all to benefit Russia instead of Ukraine. And then y'all worrying about what the fuck Zelensky was wearing at the White House. And then y'all try to get them together. Like, all of them, it just don't make no sense to me. Like, it's just nothing but hate. It's nothing but cruelness. And then you got these people that's going along with it because a lot of them are racist and a lot of them are doing it for a check. That Caroline Levitt, she is a fucking bitch, okay? Like, every time I see her, bitch. Because These reporters can ask you questions, but why everything has to be with a fucking attitude? Because if Karine Jean-Pierre acted like that, you already know what y'all would be calling. And some of them did call her that when she stood up and defended the president. You know? But it's just, everything is, and because, why the fuck would you ask me that? That's why you work for this network that got a low rating. Like, who cares about that? Yeah, and those lips.
She's trying to keep a job. That's Trump's type. Somebody to go out there and act like him.
And then, like, you got that Stephen Miller, who is all of you. Do y'all realize that y'all people came from other countries to come here? And here you go telling people, oh, you can't be here. I wonder what your ancestors that fought to come here, what they would say to you. This country will never be pure white. So you do all of these things because you don't like the browning of America. This country is not going to be white forever. So you're going to have people come from everywhere. You stop an abortion because you don't want the browning of America. But the thing is, you care about these babies while they're in the womb, but when they get here, it's pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You don't do anything that supports people living that's here. With healthcare is a motherfucking mess. Now, if you're so pro-life, why aren't you pro-life on healthcare? People spending what, $200-300 now? They're spending like $1,500 to $1,800 just to stay alive every month for some pills. If you're so pro-life, why is medicine so fucking expensive? Why people don't want to go to the ER? You know, if something happens to them. But we're so pro-life. You're so pro-life. But fucking drugs that cost like $10 somewhere else in America cost $600, $800, $1,000. Why? I'm so over this administration.
And we're only 11 months in. No, 12.
Yeah.
No, 11. Because next month will be 12.
But all of them, and the Democrats, y'all knew, I would have rather the country stay shut down, because you see what happened. Now these people's bills are still going to go up.
Of course.
So the Democrats, y'all should be trying to do something. And let me tell y'all, they be going off for Jasmine Crockett. Listen, I like her attitude and all of that, but I don't think she's going to win Texas.
No,
okay? She's not going to win.
She's not.
She's not. So I hope she has her plans right.
She definitely is not going to win Texas. First of all, her and her attitude, and then Texas. Yeah. Texas, of all places, you're not winning that. I was shocked when because I like to go back and look at old, like presidential elections from years ago. Mm-hmm. I was shocked when I was seeing some old elections where Texas went blue, and I was like, wow. Because I feel like for years I ain't never seen it blue.
I've never seen the blue in my lifetime.
Yeah, no. But it was at certain points blue. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah. It's just, and then you disrespect John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
So this building, the Kennedy Center, what is it? No, John F. Kennedy Performing Arts.
Well,
however his name. Yeah, because I don't live in D.C., so I don't know the name. But if it's here, I know the names. But
John F. Kennedy's Memorial
Performing Arts.
Performing
Arts Center.
Yes.
Donald Trump slaps his name on there. First of all, he kicked a lot of people off the board. He claimed that there was a unanimous vote. Somebody that was on the Zoom call said that her microphone was muted. She couldn't say anything. But they voted to put his name on this building. Now, they're saying that it has to be Congress that can allow you to put your name on a building. And he put his name on there as soon as they changed it. You see how fast? Is that it?
Yeah.
What is it called?
The John F. Kennedy Memorial Center for the Performing Arts.
Yeah. So why is it a Trump Kennedy Memorial? Trump is still alive. And Trump allegedly was shot last year. But you notice, like, there's no bullet wound. Because if you get shot in your ear, right, wouldn't that be like, your ear never goes back because it's cartilage. Where did he get some type of good cosmetic surgery to repair that?
I thought it was a graze.
It still would tear your ear, because that's like getting shot. It's just like,
I've never been shot.
Oh, I remember. Me neither. And I hope they never. First of all, let's hope we never have to do that. You know? But, like, he just had a tampon on his ear for a couple weeks, and all of a sudden, nothing. You know, this whole thing is just, it exhausts me sometimes. And then, like, I'll be watching Abby Phillip, and I really like it when she had Scott Jennings on there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying he's the best, but Scott Jennings will defend you like an old school Mikkel for Beyonce. Like, you could do nothing wrong. And even if it is wrong, I'm not really going to admit it. But I'm going to just let you know. So he called last night, he called it the Bill Clinton files. Like, these are not the Clinton files.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
I just wonder, like, what is he going to spew next? But it's so many people that really feel like that. Like, Donald Trump could do nothing wrong. His administration could do nothing wrong. But his administration was under fire this week, not only for the ugly tweets that Donald Trump put out, but because his, what is Susie Wiles to him? I can't remember exactly what she does. Chief of Staff. Chief of Staff. But she did an interview with Vanity Fair. And, she spilled the tea over 18 interviews. And they put the interview out, and all of a sudden, this is fake news. Don't believe this.
But I like that she went in on the vice president and was like, he's a conspiracy theorist, and basically
he flipped just to get a career.
Yeah. He's a career chaser.
She told her truth.
Yeah.
And
she told the truth.
The truth. And she's probably not going to be there too long.
No.
But she let it be known it is what it is. And mind you, I remember when Trump won, he was trying to get her to speak, and she said, "Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't speak, no. But you felt comfortable enough to speak with somebody even while folding clothes at your home. You're just on the phone, yapping.
She knows that come next year she's not going to be there. And I don't think he's going to fire her. I think she's just going to resign.
Yeah.
It's just sad that what they're allowing him to do. The Kennedy Center is like, remember we went when we saw Brandy when she performed in Chicago there. And that was my first time there, and I was so excited because it was a beautiful building. But to think that you thought, or you think that much of yourself to add your name to a center that is a memorial for a man who was killed? Like, are you crazy? Like, who adds their name to someone else's memorial?
That's like statue next to Dr. Martin Luther King.
Yeah, that's like adding, no, seriously, that's like adding your name to somebody else's tombstone. Yeah. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Go build your own fucking building.
Go build your own building. Like, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because, the history of the Kennedy Center was not even originally about JFK. It was thought of the president before JFK, before Kennedy even became president, thought that DC should have this music center. Then when JFK became president, it came into like really fruition where Congress passed so it could be built. And then JFK was living when they actually presented him the model of the building. But of course, at that time, the building wasn't going to be named after him because he was still living. It wasn't until after he died. And then the next president after him in Congress decided, we should name it after him. So it became a memorial to him.
So what is it going to be called now?
It's
the Trump.
It's called it ain't the Trump nothing. It's the Donald J. Trump John F. Kennedy Memorial.
Wait a minute, his full name is on there.
Yes, they added his full name.
Look, Trump.
This is Kennedy standing in front of the model of the building, like when he was living, so he had every part in it. Look, the Donald J. Trump and John F. Kennedy Memorial. Donald J. Trump, you're not dead. Yep. And get this. They voted to have his name changed. I'm gonna just say Monday. By Tuesday morning, his name was being put up.
Yeah, because he did. But see, Congress. I heard Congress has to approve the name change.
Yeah, because first of all, it's a federally funded building, and they have to approve it. How he was allowed to even put his name on it?
Yeah. So he got rid of the East Wing.
It's crazy. Yeah.
He got rid of the Rose Garden.
Isn't that crazy?
He's just
he had it torn down.
Yeah.
And get this, they're saying that he may not even be in office when it's completed. That dining room. Because it's going to take a few years as big as it is.
I thought it was going to... The way they make this shit, it shouldn't take that long.
Would you want to be in there if it's not going to take... They said it's supposed to be done by 2028. He's not going to enjoy that.
Well, he'll have a year with it.
Kevin.
He's going to fundraise.
Change something right there.
But who's to say he's going to make that long?
Because
the way he seems...
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's out. He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's
crazy. Everything like... How can you live so long with so much hate?
Because it's how he was brought up. He was not raised like a lot of people. He just wasn't. And you can tell the way he acts, his upbringing was... Well, first of all, his niece even said it herself that her grandfather was a piece of fucking work. His niece said it herself that my grandfather, Donald Trump, is like my grandfather. You know, everything was about them. them. So...
Let me tell you, I love people, and I can never think to have that much hate. Like, even if I said something about somebody, sometimes I feel bad I even said that shit.
He gets away with it.
And then he gets away with it, and then they really make, like, oh no, well, he didn't really mean it. You know, he's joking. He's joking.
He ain't joking.
Y'all made a whole big deal about Barack Obama coming to a press conference in a tan suit.
Mm-hmm.
And here this man gets on Twitter, or Truth Social, and talks about Rob Reiner having Trump derangement syndrome, or he wasn't that good of a filmmaker anyway.
Yes, he was. And I mean, the movies
movies that he's made speaks for himself.
Yeah. And
his body of work speaks for itself. Like, how dare you?
First of all, All in the Family.
There
will never be another show like that.
No. That show started it all.
Yeah.
With the way they express themselves in that damn show. Okay?
Everybody's so sensitive now.
Yeah, you couldn't do it today.
I like it. I mean, because, you know, it might be a little bit of truth to some of these people acting behind their performance. I don't know. But at that time, I loved it.
But not even that, Kevin. Even with that particular show, you can't even really think of an actor or actors today who could be able to pull that off. Like, it just was pulled off so brilliantly by the people that they had working on that show. Like you could never see something like, what actor today could pull that off and then make it funny, opposed to you being offended, but make it funny the way it was.
You know what?
It was effortless.
I would probably put somebody like Tracy Morgan.
No.
See, this is the thing. Like, you gotta think, like, Tracy Morgan can say a lot of things.
He can, but it
can be funny. But you were talking about like a white actor.
Yeah, like that's how. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, I can't think of a white actor.
Because what made it funny to me, like, it was this one episode. It's so funny because it was one episode on all. Because I watched those type of shows. Mm-hmm. This one episode when All in the Family. So you know the Jeffersons was a spinoff.
Yeah,
they were the Bunker's neighbors. Before they moved on up, and.
George Jefferson.
Yes. No, but it was originally Henry. So when you watch the earlier episodes of All in the Family, the Jeffersons, it was Louise and her husband, Henry Jefferson.
I don't remember Henry Jefferson.
Yes. George came later on, which was very...
a history lesson.
Yeah, it was very, very confusing. But when the Jeffersons were moving on their block, or... Somebody was...
George Jefferson wasn't always George?
So, George was always George, but... I'm going to show you.
Lionel? Was Lionel on All in the Family too?
Yeah, he was, because he was friends with their daughter.
Sure.
See, look. See, this was the original... He was... But his name was Henry. It wasn't George.
So, he's the original George
Jefferson. Yeah, he's the original. And then Sherman Hemsley came around, and they changed his name to George instead of Henry. Yeah.
Well,
so she was always on All in the Family. Like, she was always on it. But yeah, I'm telling you, I watched these shows for years.
But they said Norman Lear,
but his name wasn't George on All in the Family. It was Henry Jefferson.
They said Norman Lear stole that show though.
Well, you idea. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So the episode when the Jeffersons are moving on to the Bunker's block, they find out that there's a black family moving onto the block, but they don't know who the black family is because at this time Lionel, the son, was already friends with Gloria, their daughter, and he was in and out of the Bunker's house. So when they found out, they're like, you know, now the white people on the block they're trying to get a petition signed. So
the black family
But the whole time, Archie doesn't realize his daughter's friend Lionel is the black family that's living on the block.
God.
So it's really funny because at some point Lionel reveals to them, oh no, that's my family that's moving on this block, and they're like, wait, what? No, I think Louise comes out of the house and she's like, hi neighbors, and they're looking like, what are you talking about, hi neighbors? And she's like, oh, we bought this house, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, how? But it's a really good episode. It's a really fucking good episode. Why am I telling this story? I don't remember.
On Tubi.
But yeah, it's a really good episode. But
hopefully it's on Tubi.
The reason why I'm saying a white actor, because it just like, for me, watching white people on a show talk about how they really feel about us was hilarious to me because they did it in such a funny way.
Yeah, but I know in real life, because how we have our conversations about the opposite race, like I wonder, like if I could be a fly on the wall, I do wonder what they say about us. Like I don't think that it's always necessarily about hate.
Right.
Like I just know that what my mom and what my dad said to me about dealing with the opposite race, and I really like growing up I didn't really have a chance to experience it that way. Now that you work with someone, or a couple people that way, like I definitely be careful what I say about a lot of stuff. But like I don't try to, like I just be myself though, but I'm still careful like on what I say. Because I don't want no one to ever feel offended or even think that I was coming from a certain type of way. But I've always been careful. Always been told to watch your tongue. Mm-hmm. Don't let that tongue could get you in a lot of trouble. Don't let it cut nobody with what you say. Mm-hmm. I will never ever forget that, and especially not when I got these good benefits. These good vacation PTO.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking shit up, okay?
You know what white actor just came to mind, even though he's older, but he could do that? The actor from Married with Children.
Al Bundy?
Al Bundy.
What's his real name?
I don't know.
Something, I know, yeah.
I don't know why he just popped in my head. Like, he could...
Yeah, he was an asshole back in his day on TV.
But you know what? You know who actually I'm thinking about visually, like if they were much younger though? Jack Nicholson, if he did comedy. Because Jack Nicholson with that look gives off a racist white man.
Where is Jack Nicholson?
He's old. He's like,
he don't even sit at the Lakers games no more.
Because he's old. He's like, close to 90.
Hopefully he don't have dementia. Hopefully he's...
Have you seen Shirley MacLaine lately?
No.
Oh my God.
She's
old. Oh my child.
Well, she's like 90 something too, right?
Yeah, she's like old.
Yeah, those are old school people.
Yeah. No, they really are.
You'll be telling the true Hollywood stories soon.
Cool, man.
Miguel know everybody from old Hollywood.
This is a nice...
Is there any actors of today, like new, upcoming, that you be like, you know what, they got it. They're going to be around?
Who, me?
Any of y'all.
I can see Michael B. Jordan being around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, baby.
She's old.
Mm-hmm. Go sit down.
Who else?
She should just be being pushed around.
You know her and Warren Beatty are brother and sister.
Who?
Warren Beatty, the actor.
I didn't know that.
Warren Beatty. What movies did he play in? I think he was in what's that? What was the Dick Tracy? Y'all know Warren Beatty.
Yeah, I know who he is.
And he's married to Annette Bening.
Yeah. She's an Oscar winner or nominated?
I don't know if she's an Oscar winner. I can't remember. Him, Warren Beatty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're brother and sister.
I never knew that.
Yeah, him and Shirley MacLaine are brother and sister. And they had a feud for years and years and years. You never knew it because you never really seen them together.
Who you guys said?
Oh, I said Kerry Washington's gonna be around, even though she's been out for a while.
She ain't do nothing
She don't do nothing for me though.
No, but she got that show on Hulu. What's that show called?
No, it just got canceled. The not unbothered, something. But they canceled it.
She doesn't do it for me, Kerry Washington. She never really did.
You never really liked her.
I never.
I feel that way. I feel that way about ThroaK.
Because I feel like
I don't you make that face.
I only liked her in Hidden Figures. Anything else?
So let me say
I
this.
just can't.
I feel like Taraji P. Henson needs better roles thrown at her.
Yeah, she needs
For
an
some
Oscar.
strange reason, and this is a movie that nobody ever talks about, but I just loved her in Benjamin Button.
Yeah,
When
that's her Oscar
Yeah,
nomination.
that I loved her in that movie. It was just something about her and that her role in that movie. Just like for me, I was like, yeah, she's gonna be around for a long time. I just think that if Taraji gets more like, what's the word I'm looking for? More broader roles instead of roles that are just like Black Hollywood and all like.
Yeah.
Because it's like everything.
She needs a role needs a role that transcends her race.
She needs a role that possibly would have been directed by Rob Reiner. Somebody, you know what I mean? Like instead of these Tyler Perry movies. Yeah, because she has it for me. She really does. I just don't feel like she's getting the right roles
because they're not trying to pay. And
they're not trying
her
to pay,
opening her mouth. You know, they probably be doing the Monique thing to her too.
Yeah,
because you like to open your mouth and say something.
You're a bad girl.
Yeah.
You want to speak to the corporate office, did you?
As soon as she said that, nobody went to go see The Color Purple.
Well,
like I really think. Listen, I do think that her saying that.
This new one.
Yeah.
I think her saying something did shift people from wanting to see it, and they made it more from about the movie to about her and Oprah, and look how her and Oprah is in this when it was on that rooftop, and how people saying how they didn't interact and stuff like that. Her saying something, I think it did.
Because what did she say? They didn't pay them, right? Or
she was saying that the money wasn't right, and she was fighting to get more money. And people looking at Oprah like, "Bitch, you already know about the struggles. So why would you? Why wouldn't y'all pay her? Why didn't y'all treat the people on the set right? Why wasn't this? Why wasn't this done? Why wasn't that done? Why did they have to drive to work? If this was fucking Nicole Kidman, y'all would have somebody drive my ass to work.
You sure would."
You know what I'm
sure would.
Do y'all believe the things they say about Oprah?
No,
not all of it.
Not all.
But I do think that Oprah is a nice woman, but she has her fucking way.
You know what I think? I think Mario, that everybody has something with them. Like I hate when people would say to me, if I got into it with somebody, "Oh no, I can't. They're not like that. That's not. They're too." Oh, wait a minute. What you mean? Like everybody has something about them.
Yeah.
Everybody's not nice all damn day. Everybody's not mean all damn day. You get your moments where you slip up and curse somebody up.
Yeah.
You know. So I do think that there are people who have, you know, some about them, but I think that a lot of times it's because you're going through something with somebody, and then the minute I raise my voice or I'm not as transparent as you would like me to be, then I'm a bitch. You know, like a lot of times. Remember years ago when Beyonce used to do these behind the scene documentaries, and you would see her putting her shows together, and then you would see how she interacted with not just the dancers in them, but the people in production, and how they would tell her, "Oh, it couldn't be done," and she's like, "What do you mean it couldn't be done?" Okay. And I remember this one thing she did. I can't remember where it was at, but I just remember she was pregnant with Blue at the time, and nobody knew. And and she was with production, and they was basically telling her about the lights, and she was saying how she didn't like it, and they was basically telling her, "No, well, that's how it got to be." Yeah, no, it wasn't Roseland. It was somewhere overseas. Oh, okay. And I remember, to me, I could see somebody taking that scene as being her being, you know, but also being a little condescending and smart ass, because while they were all talking, she kept going like, "I just said that. Didn't I just say that?" Like, yeah, you did just say that, Beyonce, but I'm telling you what, you know what I mean? Like, somebody could take her doing that as being a smart ass or a bitch. Now, of course, the end product, the end result was her way, and her way clearly was the right way because it looked amazing. But the behind the scenes thing, as she's going back and forth with these people, as I was watching it, I was saying to myself, knowing me, I wouldn't want her to talk to me like that. You know what I mean? So everybody has their moments where you be like, okay, you're a bitch. No, I don't believe everything that they say about Oprah. I don't. And the reason why I don't is because while Kevin said, you know, everybody had their moments, I feel like you hear more good than you hear bad.
Yeah.
And I think that you hear a lot of bad from people, one, who probably never met her, and they're making up these stories about somebody that they've never met before. Like, I think I said, was it you? No. Wasn't you? It was at dinner the other day. I'm talking to my workers at work. So they found out that I met Beyonce before. Mm-hmm. So the first thing out of this girl's mouth, was, oh, does she have halitosis? So I'm looking at her and I'm like, you mean to tell me you sitting here with somebody who's met Beyonce and that's the first thing you ask me? Well, no, because that's what my friend says she read. I'm like, I said, well, to be honest with you, I can't even remember what her breath smelled like because I don't even remember smelling it. I can't even remember what she physically smelled like. I just know she was extremely nice. But wow, I'm sitting here telling you that I met Beyonce, somebody that a lot of people don't get to meet, and that's the first thing you ask me? Is that just her breath stink? Like, I think, Mario, people have their own agendas. Yeah. Like, if it's bad, then it's good for me. Yeah. Yup, I told you her breath stink. Like, hello? Yeah. Like, why are we like that?
Yeah, but you don't even hear... Now, come on. She got all this money and she can't fix her breath?
Well, that's what I said. I said, you mean to tell me you honestly think that somebody as rich as she is, not even just her, but anybody that has that much money, you think they ain't got the money to go buy good breath? Like,
get a new tongue.
Yeah, get a new tongue. Like, come on. Like,
they do give you everything new else.
They give you everything new else. Okay? They take a man's dick and slice it in okay?
You get your knees done?
Yes. Like, come on. Like, and I told her, I said, why would that be the first question you asked me about her? Well, my friend said, fuck your friend.
And that story is old. I mean, that is like urban legend old.
But you know, people say stupid
remember
stuff.
Remember that said something like Lil' Kim had to get her stomach pumped?
Yeah.
Remember that? Like,
that's why I said, if it's a bad story, people going to run with it. Remember they said Sierra was a man?
Yeah.
It was a bad, yeah. And I didn't know what the hermaphrodite was until that happened with her.
Yeah.
You know?
Those stories are
like, they make up stories. And you're like, why are you making this up?
But what shocks me is that people from around the States even heard these rumors.
Yeah.
Because I just thought it was just something in Philly. But I'm just like, y'all ain't
I think it was Oprah who said it to her one time years ago and said, you know, keep your life private, but keep your life private, but beware because when you don't give them nothing, that's when they start making up stuff. They're gonna make up stuff when you don't give them anything. You know, you're gonna go to work every day, make your money, make your coins, and then when it's time to go on vacation and you're not giving them anything, then her and her husband are about to have a divorce. Oh, look how they were looking at in these pictures. Like, what the fuck?
You know,
that picture is a second of a snapshot of a moment. Like, hello, like, come on.
You know what I thought about? It was so random. The stories that Julius can tell.
Oh yeah, he can tell a lot.
He must have like an ironclad bitch. I bet not even like one of those type of things, because you know you could tell somebody something and then it might get around a little bit. Like not one thing really comes. Well, nothing really comes out that camp at all.
Anyway.
Because it's a tight knit camp.
Like
they're not bringing outsiders.
He's been around almost 20 years.
The first Kevin, I was recently looking at old pictures of her, and when I kept seeing him, I was like, oh my god, like he's been around, like a long time. I think
does he even have a girlfriend, children?
I don't
Who's
know.
hooking him up?
Dude,
My cousin
vacation.
loves him. She loves he get vacation?
Right.
Did he call him?
I mean, Julius was. Listen, he was literally in the elevator with that infamous elevator fight with Solange and Jay-Z. He was in the elevator with them.
But still, I mean, he must gonna have a book, and they can't be published for another 100 years because there's no way I wouldn't have nothing documented.
Well, I know for a fact if anything ever happened to him, that whole family would be at his funeral.
Oh yeah,
because
he's a part of
his family.
She will never cross him.
No.
But he ain't messy. I don't think that. He's a fine.
Well,
man.
here's the thing. He's proven himself to be loyal because, like you said, that's a very tight knit camp, and you can tell that they don't just let anybody into their camp. No. So for him to be around for all of these years, you've already proven your loyalty. So, and even when Blue was at that dinner a few months ago with Miss Tina, and she was looking all like her mother, Julius was the bodyguard because it was Yvette, Blue, and Julius. And I said, oh, they're now trusting him with their daughter. So it's like, can you imagine his salary?
Yeah,
he got to be making over 100,000.
Over 100,000. 100,000. He is millions.
Yeah.
definitely. He ain't no.
I was celebrating now from his damn table.
Let me see that.
Somebody.
Where the fuck that come from?
I don't want to bang again.
Over yonder somewhere.
You screwed it, but you ain't screwed it that good.
I don't even feel an empty Coke walls.
Oh wait, it may have been on this side. No.
What's
See if you can lift this up.
We ain't gonna lift it up now. Yeah.
But how did it get unscrewed that fast?
I don't know, because I banged and then it just fell.
Well, he wanted to stand up the rest of the
Oh, you showing out.
You gotta stop banging.
Yeah, I just put it together on Sunday.
Did you use tools when you did it?
Yeah, I had a lock. So I don't know where this came from.
It just fell from under.
But all the screws are in there.
No, they're not.
They're
not. All the screws are in there. No, they're not. It just fell.
One loose screw.
Yeah, okay. Shit.
Yeah. Well, let me see.
That's all it takes, one loose screw.
Yeah. Change your whole life.
Change your whole fucking trajectory.
Yeah. And the last thing, Donald Trump.
Him again.
Yeah.
Him fucking again. He's a piece of work.
You got on TV.
Oh my God.
To spew. It felt like a Saturday Night Live skit.
It should have been a Saturday Night Live.
Like, I just couldn't believe it. And we're the best at this, and we're doing that, and then I'm going to give them $1,776. Just because you're in the military, I mean, everybody can use $776. Did I say it right? $1,776? We all can use $1,776. And it was nothing but lies. Everything was a fucking lie to me. Oh, this inflation is, this is like, no, Trump, just stay the fuck off our TV. Can you just stay out of our lives? Like, really, like, everything about you is just nothing but hate. And then you got Gloria Gaynor, who starts spending all her money on Republicans, getting on TV saying, I earned this award because my body of work. The only song that we know is I Will Survive.
That's all I know.
Just like Kaya will always have My Neck and My Back. And she got a couple little bop, you know. But Gloria, we don't know all those other songs, just like we don't know all of Kaya other stuff. Don't say my body work. And can you believe she has 22 albums?
Kaya?
No.
Oh, Gloria Gaynor?
Yes.
Where they at?
She was selling them on LimeWire.
22 albums.
Well, which album does I Will Survive fall on?
Let me tell you, I've never heard nobody say they're going to a Gloria Gaynor concert, a tour, nothing. We might hear your song on the show where a breakup happens or something. But like, don't nobody, girl, you could have waited until after this. You could have waited till after this administration to get a Kennedy Center. But I don't even
from 1975
until
2019.
Yeah, it can only name one song. One song. What's that?
This is a message with my job phone. Like, it's just ridiculous.
You got a lot going on.
It is.
Yeah. Well, everybody, I want to say I hope that you guys enjoy your Christmas holiday. I want y'all to enjoy New Year's. I don't know what I'm doing for New Year's yet. I'm trying to get Mario to do something, cook or something. Because Mario cooked for me for my little birthday thing, and that food was amazing, okay? We had chicken. We had fried chicken, baked chicken.
I have to take this call. I gotta take
Go
this
ahead. Come on, Mario. Sit right here, right here. You look fine. Come on.
He's coming right back.
Yeah. I'm about to end this show. You ain't gotta come back. Say no. We had fried chicken, baked chicken. You did the...
It was fried chicken. It was barbecue jerk
chicken.
chicken. Macaroni and cheese, string beans, coleslaw, fried fish.
Yeah, it was fish there. Listen, I just knew that I had a good time. I was done, okay? I had a great time. I thank you for your cooking. How did you start cooking? How did you learn how to cook?
My family is huge, so everybody cooks. My dad's the oldest. He has 6 sisters and 3 brothers. My grandmom had like 13 kids, so everybody on my dad's side of the family cooked. And then my mom's side of the family, my mom's number 10 of 11, and my grandmom is number something of like 11 or 12. So everybody cooks, everybody eats, and we all get together. So I just picked it up.
Yeah, that's amazing. I ain't had nothing to pick up. I had to do everything from scratch. I had to read the back of the box. But then I just learned how to just start doing my own little thing a little bit and doing it by taste. But I can't picture me making macaroni and cheese.
See, when I was younger and the kids would be playing, my great grandma, I knew my great grandma until she died in 2003. So she would be in the kitchen. I would help her make sweet potato pies, apple pies, and she never measured it. Like, she would just do things by hand. So I would sit there and taste and say, you might need to add this and add that. And I just kept going from there. So I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
So if y'all don't know, he's a lamb.
I think we talked about this before. But,
but I just want to know, like,
but cheers to Mariah for regaining the top spot for the most weeks at #1.
I think it's some
for
BS.
singles. It's not.
It should be consecutive. It shouldn't be for something 30 years ago. Even though that's my song.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that's fair. But it's most weeks at #1, non-consecutive.
Non-consecutive for that song, yeah. And then she's still the most #1 singles for a female artist ever.
Her most #1s?
19.
But yeah, that's period though.
But
she needs one more to beat the Beatles, right?
She needs one more to tie
the Beatles.
Or she's either tied with somebody now at 19. It's either Elvis or the Beatles that she's tied with. Yeah. And then she can 20 she'll tie with somebody else, but she needs like 21 to be.
And Cher can have a #1 hit at 50 something. Mariah could do it with a new song. I don't know about from this album. I'm about to say anything from this album.
That's my girl, but it ain't gonna happen with this album. We'll see if she win that Grammy.
Because that album came and went. She's nominated for. Oh yeah, you did say she's nominated. I ain't even talk about the Grammys this year. I ain't too happy about the Grammys, but
yeah. Are you gonna go see Cardi B on tour?
February?
Yeah,
maybe.
I was considering trying to get a couple coins together. I ain't sitting in the front.
I'm about to say, where are we sitting?
I'm gonna be at 3 something up at the top.
2 level, but not all the way at the tippity top.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
all right, my feeling is
I wouldn't mind seeing Cardi B.
Yeah, I do want to see Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi B.
I'm just not spending a bunch of money.
Would you go to a show?
I would, because I like her energy. Do I know any of her songs? Hell no. But I like her. I like her energy. I like her. She is who she is, and I like that she is not a troublemaker. Like
I would never go see
the other one.
Yeah, and I haven't listened to her songs, but I like.
And the other one couldn't get nothing out of me now that she's a MAGA supporter.
Oh, Nicki. Oh
yeah. And then you see what she said about trans.
And she's not
kids
even.
And
she's not even American.
Who, Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what she is.
And you gonna tell us you gonna go to the UN and tell the UN about people killing people in Nigeria?
In Nigeria. And she probably didn't step foot over there.
Yeah. And
to know who's killing
that's
who.
not even what happened. Yeah, they're saying that's a lie. Like they're just killing everybody.
You know, so yes, I was Team Cardi before.
But
I'm even more Team Cardi. You know, I don't have to know a Cardi B song ever, but I just support her because she's unproblematic. She just likes to have fun. She likes to have a good time. And I believe her when she said that girl was picking on her in the beginning. You were picking Nicki Minaj because you pick on every fucking body.
Yeah.
Like, how do you pick on, was it SZA?
Yeah.
Like, how do you pick on SZA? She's so unproblematic. And you're picking on her? That's like picking on Beyonce. Like, what on earth could they have possibly do? Yeah, and she keeps coming for her husband. But here's the thing, Nicki Minaj. Here's the fucking thing. At the end of the day, because the day got to end, let me tell you one thing about the Carters. They are not acknowledging you. They will never acknowledge you. And so whatever you say about Mr. Carter, you can keep saying it until your husband is cleared of all his charges. They will never, ever respond to you.
So
Okay.
right now,
Ever.
Beyonce and Jay-Z is Oprah and Tyler Perry to the
Yeah,
bullshit.
they're not.
Yeah.
They're not responding to you. Beyonce didn't even respond to this Brandy shit about these pictures.
No, she didn't.
Okay? Brandy
She
didn't even
post Brandy on her
respond.
Instagram.
Yeah, no, she's not, like, they're not responding to you.
But I think they might be going back on tour next year.
Who?
Brandy and Monica.
They should. It was
'Cause
very
they talking
successful.
Like it's not over. Like,
Well, listen, I don't give a damn if it is or if it's not. But let me tell you one damn thing. They better not go on tour when Beyonce Carter goes back on tour, whenever she goes back on tour. Because I'm going to this next show. I didn't go to Cowboy Carter because Beyonce, you didn't come to Philly. You know, but if you don't come back to Philly, I'll be flying to wherever else you're going to be at. You know what I mean? But back to you, Onika, Mirage, or whatever you're calling yourself these days. Betty. They're not responding to you. They're not. As a matter of fact, what I would like for a lot of these rap girls to do, when you come for them again, because you're going to come for them again, because you're going to have a fresh set of line of coke in front of you, because I feel like that's the only time you come for people is when you, and then you go on a rant. I hope and pray that these rap girls don't respond to you either. I hope they allow you to just continue to rant and don't respond to you, because it's not worth it. It really is not worth it, because you are making yourself look like a fool.
Sad.
It's so sad, because for you to have built the platform that you have built, and for you to go out the way you're going out, like all of these girls, and I'm not saying that they're beneath you, like, but all of these girls came after you, and you treat them as if they are somehow about to steal what you've earned. They can't.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Because you
if
are
Missy
Nicki
was
Minaj.
like that?
So they can't steal what's yours. So for you to come at them, it's like, do you remember early on when we were doing this show, when Rihanna blew up? Oh my God, Beyonce better watch it. Watch what? What's Beyonce's is Beyonce's. What's Rihanna's is Rihanna's. And they both have shown us that both of them can be here together, and nobody has to worry about the other one. You don't have to worry about the other one. They have proven that. The two of them have proved that. I don't know why you are so intimidated by these new girls. And it's so sad because a lot of the new girls looked up to you.
Yeah, because she was the only one they could look up to.
You were the only one that they could look up to, and for you to do the things that you have done, it's very embarrassing. It really is. And for all of these Nicki Minaj fans that keep cheering on this type of behavior, you need to go get an MRI or a CAT scan
And take her with you.
and take her with you.
But they don't even know what they're getting it done for. Like
Okay,
Trump.
no,
Remember, he
yeah.
just he got an MRI. I don't even know what it was for.
I know what it was
Such a
for.
fucking liar.
Okay,
Such a
you
liar.
need to go get checked out because it's not cool. It's not okay. Like it's just, it's so. Can you imagine if we did that to the up and coming YouTubers
Yeah.
over the year? Oh, you're not. You know, like why would we do that? I used to tell people who used to hit me up. Well, you know, I want to start a YouTube channel. How can I? You know, what pointers can you give me? The only point I can give you is be your damn self.
Yeah.
Like we were
That's the main
ourselves.
thing, yeah.
That's the only thing. Because first of all, this YouTube world is big enough for all of us. All of us. As long as you don't go out there trying to be this YouTuber or that YouTuber, you're going to be just fine. Because you're going to find somebody that's going to connect with what you're talking about. Yeah. Remember, there was somebody who reached out to us and said that they were like a cartoonist or a Simpsons fan, and they were doing like that type of stuff, but he had like a big platform. And I was shocked because I was like, who the hell? But there are people out there who like shit like that. As long as you are genuinely and authentically you ain't gonna have to worry about nobody coming for you. So Nicki Minaj, you know, I just feel like the reason why you were this is me, just me, but I feel like you were acting this way and you were so worried about these other girls because you knew that you weren't really original and that you were stealing from another artist that came before you. And so you didn't want nobody to do what you did to her and then disrespect you the way you disrespected her. Because in my book, if you are who you are and you are authentically original, then you ain't worrying about nobody coming up after you because you're you.
Yeah.
And they're them.
Point blank period.
Point blank period. What did Whitney used to say years ago? Mariah's Mariah, and I'm Whitney. Mariah's an excellent singer, but she's not Whitney.
Yeah, and she don't want a date of me.
Yes.
She didn't say that. But she.
But no.
I done said that to my man.
Well, I don't think she want to date with her now.
Exactly.
Mariah's here.
Very much so.
She'll want to date with her in the future, but not now. Okay? So yeah, like hello, like Whitney was not intimidated by Mariah because that's who, you know, and you said it earlier. You have Mariah, Whitney, Tony, all these, Anita, all these amazing singers on the radio, and I don't ever remember any of them beefing with each other. No. They were trying to create beef between Mariah and Whitney, but it never happened. Yeah. It never ever happened. We didn't hear about them beefing with each other because they all were great in their own right. You know what I mean? How can you have, you know, and then some people who I just felt like were not using their brain cells were trying to throw Janet in the whole vocal thing. But I'm like, you know, but Janet is Janet. You know, and even Janet was not trying to compare herself to Whitney and Mariah because I'm Janet fucking Jackson. And to be honest with you, nobody can do what I can do.
They can.
You know, so it's like hello, like Nicki Minaj, you need to really go get some type of drug test, some type of CAT scan, some type of MRI.
Rehab.
You need to go to rehab. You need something because it is really, really sad how you have gone out. And it's even more sad. And take Ray J
and take Tamar.
And Tony's little sister with you.
Because some of these people we can leave behind in 2025. Yeah. Now, I want to leave those bad Tamar vocals in 2025. Yeah. And I want her to get serious about being a singer. And stop singing every goddamn note on the piano. Okay? Because that Mary J. Blige thing, and then you went on Sherry Shepherd.
I must have missed that.
Oh my God, that was
you didn't see the Not Gonna Cry?
No. Oh. Now, I seen a few seconds of her singing on Sherry Shepherd, and that was horrible.
No, okay. That was horrible. And then she did that, they did a 30th tribute to
Waiting to Exhale.
Waiting to Exhale.
And she
sang Not Gonna Cry.
A couple nights ago.
They should have got Mary J. Blige to sing that. She ain't dead.
Mary over it, though.
I bet you she is.
Mary done made her money from that Mary and Friends and said, I'm good. I done paid Can Do off. She is good.
Like, why would you have her up there singing that song?
I'm gonna let you hear that.
Please let me hear it.
Please.
Was Mary in the audience?
No! Bitch! And Mary she better not try to tell anybody nothing the way, what you call them got her together.
Who? Shaka Khan. Let me tell you something.
She got her all
fucking something.
She said,
it would be one thing. It would be one fucking thing if Shaka Khan couldn't sing. But you could not ever say that Shaka Khan can't sing. You can't even say that today that she can't sing. Because Shaka can still sing. All these years of drug use, paraphernalia, barbiturates. To the crazy to the eyes. Look, but you know what, Kevin? We're gonna pause that.
That was no rehearsal.
First of all, there was
she just came.
No rehearsal, no sound check. No warm water to clear the vocals.
She just freeballed that one.
Yeah, that was a. Here, hand her the mic.
Go, girl, you want.
They didn't even do that at Oprah's Legends Ball.
No,
okay? And they passed that mic.
They passed it to the right one.
Okay.
Patty. They knew not to pass it.
Janet said, "Girl, go on. Go ahead, BB."
Listen, Janet knew her lane. Okay. You talk about somebody staying in it. Because one thing Janet Jackson has never allowed you to do is pass her a mic. She stays like
I've never even heard her sing during like an interview. You know how they just bust out and sing?
And you never will. You never will. You never will. Because she knew
somebody
her
gonna
lane.
Find it.
She knew her lane. If she do break out in the song, she better start singing, I heard from a friend today. And he said you were in town.
You know what? That's one of my favorite Patti LaBelle quotes. She said, you put that microphone in my face.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to sing.
Yeah. And they were like, it wasn't about throwing shade to Diana Ross.
No.
Okay.
They didn't have to give it to her either, but here's the thing.
Stay there at that final thing.
Yeah,
That's why she said.
But here's the thing about Diana. So Diana was good in her day.
Yeah.
Like she was not a Aretha, a Patty, a Gladys.
No.
She was not them. But Diana could sing. She sang for her vocals. You know what I mean? Because when you watch some old performances on YouTube from like the 60s and 70s, Diana was Diana. You know, she did her. I think Diana Ross always knew I was not a Patti LaBelle. You know, but she was a Diana Ross, and it worked for her. She stayed in her lane. Like, you didn't become that famous just by not, you know, knowing how to sing, because she became famous because she knew how to sing. The girls knew how to sing. It's just that they weren't, you know, belters. But that is horrible from Tamar. That is horrible, and it's even more sad for me because we've witnessed her sing amazingly.
Yeah.
We've witnessed that.
And just like playing in the car.
Yeah, like we've witnessed that. So it's kind of like, how do you allow... I know for a fact that Beyonce would never even allow you to give her a microphone if her vocals weren't up to par. Beyonce not getting on stage doing that. No. You know who else is not getting on stage and doing that? Jasmine Sullivan's not getting on stage doing that. Jasmine Sullivan ain't get. You know who else ain't getting on stage doing that? Brandy. I don't give a fuck how crazy Brandy is, because she's batshit crazy. But Brandy can sing her ass off, and she's not getting on stage and letting you hear her sound like that. You know, some people take this seriously, and they ain't gonna play with this. I remember one time, some years ago, when Beyonce was doing this interview, and she was saying that she was on vocal arrest, which meant she didn't talk, she didn't sing, she was just taking care of this, because when it was time for her to go back out to start singing, this was going to be okay. Tamar, I don't think, do vocal rest, because I think when she's tweeting, she's talking while she's tweeting. And she's always arguing.
And making them fucking sound. Everything.
You know, and telling people's business that she paid for her sister's house. I don't need to know that. That's none of my business. You think I'm going to go out there and tell y'all that I paid for my sister's, or put a down payment on my sister's house? That's not your business. I don't know what kind of relationship that is, but I'm not telling my sister's business. I'm just not.
Do you think she can redeem herself?
Who? Vocally?
Yeah.
I don't know. She's still young.
It's probably a lifestyle thing too.
Yeah,
what is she out
she
there
might
doing?
put you out
She's
drinking
doing
a
something
lot.
with the gays.
Well, we know she comes to Philly eating crabs from Saul, because Saul opposed to her.
Yeah. And I've been feeling sad for Saul lately. Her house is messing up. You know, she had the thing going on with the guy from the toy store, but they fixed that up. And he was real serious about customer service, because he got rid of the guy, and they did whatever they did. He donated to her thing. But
I haven't had her food before, have you?
Who saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Was it good?
It was good. Like, I didn't have a bad review with her food. I really didn't. I had it before she went to Fresh Grocer when it was still on 22nd Street.
The first and only time I had anything from Saul's was my mom repast.
Oh, because she
the boneless chicken,
which I really like, the chicken breast bites. Yeah, they were really. That's what I used to always get. I used to always get that, mac and cheese and yams. But can I just show y'all something real quick? So,
stop it! Stop. Okay. We just said we're coming back. We already.
Well, we played out going down.
Yeah. I'm sure that wasn't copyrighted.
So maybe, just maybe.
But the way that sounded, they won't even be able to make out what song that was.
She said,
and she looked crazy singing it. Did you see her eyes?
Listen, she should have listened to us a long time ago, and that's how I'm gonna end that. Like, damn.
You know why some people don't listen to some people? Because, like you said a long time ago, they want yes men. And I can't be a yes man. I'm not even a yes man to some family members. I'm not even a yes man to my parents. My dad asked me last night, I really like this coat. Is it too big on me? Yes, it is. It's too big. I don't care how much you like it.
All right, I'm gonna get that for Christmas.
No, it's. I don't know if somebody bought it for him. I think my mom. I don't know. It was just too big on him.
Yeah.
And he asked me, and I could see in his eyes how much he liked it. Yeah. Either take it back or go to the cleaners and do something with it. Handmade or something, but it's too big on you. I can't be no yes man.
Do he travel all the time to wear the coat?
No, I don't even know why. I don't even know what that was all about.
I probably wouldn't even matter if it's too.
He don't
know. It's a little too big.
No, it is. It does matter. I don't want my father walking out the house with that big coat on that he had on yesterday. It looks like he's like it because my dad is small, so it looks like the coat on him looks like he's sickly. Yeah, like he's sickly. Like he's not sickly. He's a small man, and that coat's too big for him. Like you say, he's swimming in it. No, you need to find something that's a little bit more form fitting for you because that's too big.
Maybe you could get him something for Christmas, something he might like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So, my mom and dad are something else. Both of them. And that's okay, because I'm something else, too. Baby, you got your... Wait. How that song go? We all got our own funny moods. You got yours, and you better believe I got mine, too. That's how my mom and dad are. Like, I remember I was buying my dad cologne. And, he would, for Christmas and stuff, and he would always, very appreciative. But then I started noticing he wasn't wearing it.
Because they like that shit that make them smell old.
So I'm like, you know what? After a few months, here, I'll take that. Yeah. And then he would gladly give it, But then I think I told you that I started giving my mom and dad money for their birthdays and holidays. Because my mom is... I don't know how to shop for a woman. I just don't, because I'm not a woman. Now, my sister knows how to buy my mom all types of stuff. But my mom is one of them people, too. Like, she's like, But then, so I just give her money. I prefer money. Mm-hmm. I don't want nobody to buy me nothing. Just give me the money, and I'll go buy what I want to buy. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to pretend to like something. Like, a lot of people, when I tell them the story, they always be like, oh, you were wrong for that. And I may have been wrong, but in my heart, I feel like I was right. So when I turned 30, for my 30th birthday, this was the last gift my sister ever bought me. She bought me an Apple Watch. And she called me to her house and gave it to me. And and then I declined it right there. And I said, thank you so much, but you take this back and get your money back. I said, because I'm not going to wear it. I'm not a watch wearer. And I'm definitely not an Apple Watch wearer. And, she took it back, whatever, but I think, I know it hurt her because she said something to my mom, and then my mom said something to me. And I said, y'all have to understand, my intentions was not to hurt her feelings, but I'm not going to take an expensive watch and just sit it down because I know for a fact I'm not going to wear that.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's $400 or $500 just going to be sitting on my bedside table. Yeah. I know I'm not going to wear it. So I would advise. I would just rather her take it back and get her money back and keep her money. Right. Girl, I know you love your brother. You don't have to give me anything. I know you love me, but I guess she wanted to give me something like that. But I was like, no,
never, out of all the Apple things, I don't have an Apple Watch.
Yeah, it's just, I would rather, if she was going to buy me something, buy me a new phone. Yeah.
Pay this damn bill. How about that?
And at that time, I was, even today, when I see people doing this, and I'm just like, just pick up the goddamn phone. And he got an Apple Watch.
I'll be in my office. I'm
sitting there like, what are you doing? Just pick it up. But I know me, and my intent was not to hurt her feelings, but it was just like, no, and I'm sure she probably was happy that she got, was able to get her money back, but
that's good.
Yeah. So no, I'm not going to be a yes man, Tamar.
All right, everybody. So I want to say thank you all for watching this video. We'll be back January 5th. Everybody enjoy your Christmas. Be safe. Don't be drinking and driving. Pay attention. Get an Uber. Especially for, New Year's, bitch, have a designated driver. Somebody that know how to drive and that's not going to drink, because them Uber prices has been ridiculous. Lately, just trying to get to work, Mikhail and Mario, it's just been a freaking nightmare. If it ain't the snow, it's the train. If it ain't the train, it's the trolley. It's always something, okay? And yesterday, Uber tried me. I had to get an Uber home because the trains wasn't running because a tree fell on the tracks. So when I did the thing at like 4:10, it was like $35. I said, "Ooh, let me hurry up and get it." Boom. So now they tell me, "Oh, we can't find you a driver, but for $17 more."
Oh no!
You could get. I said, "Fuck
$17
no,
more
bitch.
dollars. I'll walk.
Give me my $35."
Yeah.
And then I waited. I waited until they found me a driver because I said, "No, you're not going to give me the surge price."
Sits and sits. Yeah, until that price goes down and all that stuff.
They tried it. Like no, like it's just the best. All I'm gonna do is get.
It's these tariffs.
It's everything. Prices going up. My pass still went up. Like it's a mess out here.
What went up?
My pass.
What's that?
My trans pass. My pass.
Yeah, I'm about to say what?
My zone pass went from $174 to $217
a month.
So you expect for everything to be on time.
Remember trans pass used to be like $75?
Bitch, I remember when a trans pass. Yeah, bitch, when a trans pass was $17.25.
No, but what was like the monthly was like $75
monthly
or
was
$100,
like $70, $80.
Yeah, $80. Yes. Those were the days. Because what is it now? What'd you say, 200?
A regular monthly pass is now $116.
$116.
It used to be.
It went from $70, $80 to $116.
Yep.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I remember it was like $1.40 to ride the bus, and then like 40 cents for a transfer. Now the bus is $2.90 in over 30 years.
Instead of just making a damn $3.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck got 90 cents? That pisses me the fuck off. You searching for 90. Here, just take the damn dollar.
Right.
Because you're not going to get my
change at the window.
No.
That's our exact change.
Exact fucking change. I got your exact change.
Even back then, you were cashing your super token at the donut shop.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't like. Why would you make something $2.90? I've never heard of that price before.
Yeah.
Like who's searching to count 90 cents?
Who even has change? I don't even like having change in my phone.
No, and then nowadays every penny I get, I throw it out.
Let me tell you,
they're not worth a goddamn thing.
You throw away pennies?
Yeah, because they say
it's money.
Now, listen, somebody will grab it.
Somebody grab it.
Somebody's grandma will find it.
I don't throw away money.
I throw away pennies.
But you know, I really don't carry cash no more.
Nobody does.
Nothing. Like
we're living in the real Jetsons.
Cash.
We are living in the real Jetson age.
Yeah.
We just ain't got no flying cars yet.
But I should carry at least $10 somewhere.
At least what?
Some $10, at least like ones or something.
Just in case.
Yeah, but I have no need for it. Yeah, it's definitely a different time. How the fuck did we start talking about money?
Because you said that you ran out of a trans pass.
Oh no. Oh,
Uber.
when you buy that, yeah, because you buy the trans pass, and then you can't use it because there might be a delay, or it could be like yesterday the fucking train fell on the track. They had to cancel trains in both directions.
So now,
like
that portion of the money that I paid for the trans pass is going to waste.
Yeah,
because I can't use it.
And then you spend $35.
Yeah. So you gonna give me my money back?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna give me my damn
I can't wait to tell you the
back?
stories I hear when I hang up. I meant when I hang up, when I get off of here. But yeah.
Your story you hear about what?
Bitch.
Oh. So every time I turn this damn off.
Everybody, enjoy your Christmas. Happy New Year. Please be safe. I can't wait to see y'all in 2026. Peace.
The stories you hear. What kind of stories are those?
I can't even hit stop.